All right, mic check 1 2 1 2, man. You know what the fuck the vibes is, man. I'm not here to play around no more. Let me take you on right quick, man. Hey, Savon, what episode is this?
330.
336. Damn.
It's only right we came back on the 3 and the 36.
That's your lucky number, right?
Oh, wait.
We'll play that number tonight.
It's only right. Yo. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The JBP Boyz back to business. Welcome to episode 336 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, blessed, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest, dearest friends from their homes. Huh? Niggas is home with us.
Who else but us?
Except for Rory, who is here with me because we're the only two to give a fuck about pre-production or topics or like
don't care about our health.
Yeah, that too.
No, yeah, that's what it is.
Rory is over here with me. Shout out to Sunset for making the trip.
I live 10 minutes from you.
Parks is home. Maul is home. Erickson is home. Savon is home. Screen Man is home. I'm looking at all these beautiful people on the screen. Savon has this really piece of shit picture up. It's throwing my whole vibe off, but we're going to get through that. Gentlemen, how are y'all feeling? How's your vacation been? How's your spirits? Don't y'all give me the normal shit.
I feel good.
I don't know if this qualifies as a vacation, really.
Yeah. What we missed?
I would have liked to take a vacation and went somewhere. Not like from the living room to the kitchen.
Word.
Yeah, it's not a vacation.
This was a break, an unexcused break.
Oh, it was a vacation?
This is just the audible. This is audible. That's all.
Yeah. All right. We had to take a step back.
Well, how have y'all enjoyed your audible? What have you been doing? How have you been keeping your mental health intact, your spirits high? How have you been occupying your time, fighting off depression? How have you? Come on, give it to me.
I've been doing a lot of in-home workouts to try to stay active. I did yoga for the first time.
Wow. Rory had some diesel Asian nigga on his computer screen.
Been getting brolic with the Asians on YouTube. A lot of in-home workouts. I did yoga. And the entire time I was doing yoga, I was thinking, Maul would never do this because I've paused myself about 17 times in each position that I get.
I actually want to try it.
My invite to Maul who would like to do yoga sometime.
Rory, the downward dog is
Are you inviting Maul out on a date?
I am, a yoga date.
Wow.
Maybe some hot yoga.
Yo, we're not doing that.
Is this how the Mixie Boy meetups happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do want to try yoga though, honestly.
Yeah, it's yoga. It's got a little bit of meditation in between the yoga. It was cool. It was something that I was trying to stay active mentally and physically.
This is normally the first step toward realizing you're about to leave your girl. Like when you start working out in the relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to better yourself.
Yeah, now you're getting ready. You're getting ready. Look at Savon.
It's an Abby.
Yeah, you can't even look at him. All right, Maul, Parks, what's going on, man? How y'all been holding up?
I'm good, man. I've just been the same shit as Rory, man. At home, trying to work out every now and then. Catching up on a lot of shows that I missed. A lot of documentaries. I was watching that Atlanta's Missing Children documentaries. I caught up on. I didn't even know that was coming out. I watched the first 2 episodes last night.
I had to cut that off.
Yeah, I think it's only going to get a lot darker and deeper. I think it's a bigger
HBO.
Okay,
but they did a real good job of making you feel what was happening.
Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm doing that. Watching shit.
That shit ruined my whole night.
Yeah, it's deep. It's definitely it draws a lot of emotions, especially when you think about how honestly, Joe, a lot hasn't changed since back then. In my opinion, you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's just watching it. It struck a few chords with me, and but yeah, I've been doing that. Trying to go out for air every now and then, but most of the time I'm home, man. I'm in the crib. I'm playing this thing safe.
Because you ain't got no balcony, right? So you just be like sniffing your head out the window like a dog in the car.
Nah, I go outside. We ain't doing that.
Brokey.
Look out the window. I go outside.
Malls are brokey.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely not a brokey. I like being in the house. That part isn't that bad for me.
Maul been working on moving for like a year. Now can't nobody move nowhere.
Over a year.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. But it worked out for me though. Them numbers is dropping.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah.
It worked out for me. I ain't mad.
Yeah, but you have to like do it.
Oh no, it's getting done. Trust me, it's getting done.
Well, Parks, what's going on, man? You were the superstar of the Preem and RZA battle.
Yes.
Let's hit the round of applause for Parks. Hold up. You also saved Puff Daddy's dance-a-thon. Come on, give it up. Give it up. Yo, let me ask the fellas. Is it time to revisit these industry rankings?
It is. It definitely is.
See, I would argue that, man. That's not industry. That's for the culture, man. That's for the people.
Joe is still number one.
Dance-a-thon was not for the culture.
That was for the culture. I didn't get paid a dime for that.
Y'all forgot how much has happened since we've been on this little audible.
I was just talking to Rory about that. I feel like, what has happened?
Nothing.
Joe, you've been chummy with every nigga in the industry on your IG Live.
Joe has talked to anyone that has Wi-Fi, which is the entire.
Yeah, cut it out. It's nasty now. It's nasty. It's nasty. I see you smiling with Drake. It's nasty. It's just like, all right.
Yeah.
I jumped in and jumped out. I was like, what is this nastiness?
Drake drinking a wine spritzer.
Yeah.
You're not number one on the industry list. I don't care what Parks did for the RZA Preem battle. You are still number one. Parks is number two.
Nah, Rory, you're number two, man. You was battling with Drake.
Yeah, Maul, did you see that? Did you see Rory and
I didn't see it. I didn't see it as it was happening, but people definitely screenshotted it.
Oh, they went back and forth for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. People screenshotted and sent it to my phone. I don't like how Drake said I still had what he said I had an eBay account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yo, Drake said Duncan.
Well, listen, you got to sell from the crib now.
Drake said Duncan was Rory's healer.
I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that one was good. Couldn't be mad at that one.
So are we gonna get to the bottom of their beef for real? Like for real?
No beef.
Come on, man.
I would love to know.
Definitely told me
what's
their relationship is strained.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maul, I ain't been chummy with a whole bunch of niggas, man.
You've been chummy with a bunch of niggas.
Well, how?
Maybe not chummy, but you've been chummy. It's not maybe not two chummies.
I'm not in two.
No, one chum.
Chummy.
Okay.
One chum with these dudes.
Okay, I'll give you one chum.
And we're in a quarantine. It's locked down. Yeah, I mean,
you only got spicy with Lupe. Not any of like the industry elites. Then you were like,
I like the Lupe one.
Oh, you're so funny and smart.
Keith Henning taught me that.
More.
Joe was definitely on his Keith Henning. Tell me that Joe shit. Joe is a nut, man. I know Joe is having a ball. Joe loved this. I don't know if y'all know, Joe loves this pandemic shit. He's been waiting for this.
He started
praying for a pandemic. He's been praying for this shit to happen.
Him and Ian developed this in China.
Yeah,
with the
for
5G
sure.
towers. Yeah, that was Joe.
I was telling the therapist yesterday. She told me not to say this again. I was telling the therapist how I told my baby moms that I feel like this pandemic happened because I wanted her to sit her ass down.
You narcissistic fuck. Yes, God did this just so Joe and his baby mother could relax for a second.
Sit your ass down, man. We'll sit down with you.
Yeah, the world.
We'll all sit down together.
Yeah, we'll all sit down and figure this out.
Mo, I do love this shit. Outside of people dying.
Obvious, yes.
Yeah.
Outside of the hospitals being overwhelmed. Outside of leadership in our government trying to rush the economy back before it's time.
Yes.
Outside of there being no sports, no entertainment, watching these TV shows, man. It is a fucking struggle with outside. I thought Saturday Night Live did a good job of recording from home.
Yeah, I just don't know how long that's going to work. I thought the first time they did it, I was like, they should just stop. That was funny the first time. If you continue to do this.
Well, I thought they only did one. They did two?
I thought they were going to continue.
Well, they are, but they only did one so far, and it didn't look so bad. But if you watch ESPN, like when a First Take goes off.
I haven't seen ESPN in a month.
First Take is taking fan questions as the topics now.
Yo, did y'all see the fucking game of horse?
They did.
What?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
God, man.
I don't even bother turning on ESPN anymore.
They did the New England Patriots versus the Chicago Bulls. They don't play the same sport.
Oh, yeah, who had a better dynasty, right? Nah, they was playing the horse game on ESPN. Mike Conley made quick work of the girl.
Quick work.
Hey, you know how the analysts be trying to add suspense before I heard Jalen say, Tamika Haskins, she's a player. Man,
Yeah.
Mike Conley was like, all right, one bounce, turn around, baseline 3.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, Chauncey Billups taught Trey Young a little something, got him out of here.
Really?
Yeah, but the point I'm making is, boy, was it horrible television. Like delay, the cameras were bad. You couldn't really keep up in real time. There was no way to truly enjoy this, even if you were trying to enjoy it.
Right.
And wait, hold up. I don't know who that is talking, but even that might still be better than watching these fucking NBA players play video games.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that?
I have not.
Yeah, I clicked on it one day.
I've only seen LeBron James drink a gallon of red wine a night.
Yeah, they're struggling trying to keep some type of content out there, but I don't think horse was the move.
That wasn't the solution.
I don't know if they want to bring in horse now. You had February to do that at All-Star Weekend.
The bitches is running out of twerk moves. Now they wasting milk.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like in a pandemic, you're wasting milk in a pandemic.
Fam, do you have any idea how expensive milk is? The bitches is just wasting milk and snacks.
Nah, they're not using expensive milk. They're using regular whole milk from the bodega. That shit is still $2 a gallon.
And who's cleaning up a whole gallon of milk?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how they're doing that.
They are.
Garbage bag down, like
no.
That's not gonna cut it.
They don't think that far.
Nah, you got to do that. It's kind of like when y'all have not ventured here, and neither have I on mic anyway. It's the same as when a girl want to do golden showers. You got to lay something down.
Or just put it in the shower, Joe.
Yeah, that's the place for a golden shower, I think.
That totally defeats the purpose of a golden shower.
That helps the purpose.
The shower's still golden.
If you pee on a girl while she's in the shower, it's not really.
What if she's laying in the bathtub without the shower running and you become the shower?
Yeah, that's
what if you drink a lot of water in the shower isn't golden?
Safe way to golden shower.
Fam, yeah.
Joe drinks apple juice and then gives golden shower.
Listen,
I want it to be as golden as possible.
My problem is these chicks have babies and children and are just pouring milk on the ground.
And their kids have access to the
Nah, don't get it fucked up. bitches putting their kids to bed. You're in this quarantine. Let me tell you something.
That's why they twerking quietly in the living room.
No claps, silent claps.
The kids are still sticking to that schedule. They're going to bed at around 7, 8.
Yeah. Some of them. A lot of these kids is up at 1 a.m. though.
You know,
the older kids,
the sneaky IG chicks that end up having like 14-year-olds, and you're like, "What the fuck? I thought you were 21." Mm-hmm. They're now required to teach their kids in homeschool, right?
Yeah,
required. I don't think
required is loose.
Yeah,
I got nothing. I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, but
the answer is my take on that.
Oh wait, shout out to our Spotify listenership. Shout out to our YouTube viewership. Shout out to our first and last time listeners. Of course, shout out to the healthcare workers.
Yes.
Shout out to the people working in supermarkets, the essential workers that are helping in a real dark time. Shout out to the women out there that are offering the private shows on socials. Man, y'all are really holding us down.
They've been doing that, Joe.
Nah, but now it's a little more frequent, and the prices have dropped a little bit on the private shows.
Are they wearing a mask?
The private, nah, I ain't wearing Nathan Parks. Nothing.
I'm still waiting for the OnlyFans leak to come out again. I'm waiting for that like an album every week.
Then came out 3 times more.
I can send it to you right now.
When is the new album coming out though?
Yeah, it's a good question, Mo.
It's the catalog.
There's some newcomers.
I done ran through the first two EPs already.
Got the greatest hits?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all want to get right to the shits? Y'all want to get right into some supreme debate stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm down.
RZA and Preem.
Let's go.
Start it off. Who wants to start? Not me.
Y'all should.
Why you don't want to start, Joe?
No, save on.
Man, Mo.
Why you don't want to start? Let's hear it. Because we lightly spoke about it the other day, but let's,
You want me to start?
You start. You set the screen. I'm gonna come off.
No. Let's start with everyone's original take going into this battle and what they thought was going to happen.
My original take was, I don't know why RZA accepted this battle.
I said verbatim, Preem is going to clean his clock.
I had Preem winning. I had
him winning going in, and I think he won.
I saw one like voting graph that they do before the battle, and they had like 79% Preem, 21% RZA, and I thought that was crazy. I'm like, RZA, that's not going to be a landslide.
That was Vegas. Vegas was putting that up.
Yeah, I was like, this is not going to be a landslide. But
all right, clean as clock. I didn't really mean that, but I did have Preem winning.
Yeah, well, Preem just has a more diverse
range. Is nuts.
Yeah. But I mean, RZA, that's not fair because Wu-Tang had 500 members in it, so
that is true.
It wasn't as unfair as people made it.
What does that mean that Wu-Tang had 500 members? Because that
solo shit, it didn't just have to be Wu-Tang stuff. But then again, how I put it was when you and I were talking, this was the backpack version of Manny Fresh and Scott Storch because you had someone that had one sound and only focused on one group and area, where Preem and Scott Storch had worked with a million different people and a million different sounds.
When I talk about DJ Premier's range, I'm talking about him having worked with Christina Aguilera and Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not like that's what I mean. So yeah, RZA worked with 500 different Wu members, which requires range because all the albums sound different sonically.
Absolutely.
Right.
And they're majority classics.
I'm talking about leaving a whole genre that you're known in.
Yeah.
But see, y'all approached it with the same. I approached it with the same mentality as I said before with Hit Boy and Boy Wonder. I'm not thinking about the record. I went into it thinking about the actual beat, the music. So I think that RZA's sound is really unique, and it's RZA, as the same with Preem. But I think that Preem has a different and more wider sound.
It's also more aggressive, like the same way Swiss excels because his beats are so aggressive.
I wasn't going into it thinking about the records he was going to play, and I'm thinking about the actual beat. That's what I went into it thinking about. That's why I didn't say it was going to be a landslide. Like people was thinking it was a landslide because a lot of people don't know RZA's catalog like that, especially the ones that's voting online and doing all of that before the battles. They don't really know the extent of RZA's catalog. But me, I was just thinking about the beats, the actual music, and that's why I had Preem winning.
I wish we would do that, but it is just a first catalog battle at the end of the day.
That's all it is.
It's the same way we redefined what a freestyle meant, where it's really written that you're rapping at a radio station over a different beat.
Right.
These beat battles are now just catalog and hit your first 20 hits versus another 20 hits. That's what it's become.
I do not think that that's what Premier was doing.
I don't think so at all.
I think that Preem was really trying to show his range in artistry in terms of beat making and producing.
And not decades, but just specific eras in hip hop.
Yeah.
He covered everything.
Yeah,
he was definitely showing the whole longevity of his career.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, he was showing out. He was showing out on the artist tip. To me, just not so much in the competitive field. And I felt like RZA was trying to take his head off. I think he left a lot of openings, RZA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he was trying to take his head off.
Do you guys want to? I have my scorecard. If you guys want
to
run through some.
I think that's funny that y'all have actual scorecards.
I'm the old guy at the baseball game that's actually doing his little scorecard.
All right,
with these things.
Give it to me, goddammit.
All right, round one. Jay-Z and Million versus Liquid Swords GZA.
I had a tie.
I had Preem.
Preem.
Yeah.
MOP
Breaking the Rules versus Bring the Pain Wu-Tang. I had Bring
the Pain.
Yeah.
I did. That's where that's one of the moments I want to highlight because that's what let me know that this battle was going a different direction than I anticipated.
Love that MOP song. Wouldn't have been in my top 20 Preem.
It wouldn't have followed One in a Million either.
Yeah.
Like, how do you start with that? And remember, Preem was going second.
Right.
So when RZA plays Bring the Pain, which I ain't gonna lie, RZA reminded me of the huge impact that Wu-Tang had in my life.
Word.
Growing up.
Yeah.
When Bring the Pain came out, no, you can't. MOP, they my niggas. But this is not the same.
One is a cult classic.
Go ahead.
Maybe bigger than a cult class. That was kind of a hit.
Maybe just a classic.
Yeah.
Real Wu-Tang versus Mos Def Mathematics.
Mos Def.
I want Mos Def.
I mean, Preem, rather. I don't think anybody has Wu-Tang Maria winning that. And that was a strange pick by RZA.
They both made some.
I was shocked
picks.
that Preem even played Mathematics. As much as I love that record, and it is somewhat of a big record, I was shocked he played that in the third round.
I was shocked too. I was
But,
shocked.
but like I told you, I don't think that RZA didn't approach this as, I wouldn't say a battle, because he did. Like I said, he played some of his biggest records and the beats that everyone would love after the first 20, and they were only supposed to play 20. And he said it. He was like, "I'm not even counting. I'm just playing joints." So I think at that point, because I believe Preem had a game plan. Like, all right, I'm gonna see where he go, or if
Really
dictate it. Yeah, but
nothing about what he showed us. Like, I thought Preem went into it with a game plan too, Maul. But then when RZA would play a joint, Preem would say, "Oh, you did that, so maybe now let me see where I'm gonna go." And at first, I thought it was showmanship. As the battle went on, I'm like, "Yo, I think he's really freestyling these picks right now."
I thought so too.
Nah, because he definitely saved his big records for last. Preem did.
He saved them for when the battle was over.
Nah, but he gave you the Biggie, he gave you the Nas, he gave later in the battle. Like he could have followed up Bring the Pain with Nas's but didn't.
Fam, I kind of knew that Preem would play New York State of Mind. Where he played it made zero sense to me, Parks.
I can't say that. 17 he played it at. That's where it probably should be.
I'm not too mad at that placement for that.
I think he was saving the bigger records for the tail end of the.
And against, I know we're skipping to round 17, but against Ghost Assassination Day, I thought that was a good reply to definitely win that round.
Yeah.
I would have never played that against that shit.
Well, you had it in the tuck, and if RZA's giving you an opening, love that Ghost record.
Y'all have the rounds here, but it didn't feel like New York State of Mind came that early. I mean, came that late.
It
felt like it came early.
It was late.
I don't know why RZA played Triumph and Cream after the 20. I'm not really sure about that.
All right. Well, they did say, do you want to keep going? And I think that was around the 19th round.
Yeah, that's when
it was.
Some of that other shit, but Triumph and Cream should be in the 20, and that's really 17. My big beef with Preem, because as soon as the battle ended, like the 20 records ended, he started playing all the songs that I was waiting for in the battle. I was waiting for Mass Appeal. I was waiting for I Gave You Power. I was waiting for So Ghetto. I would have loved.
Ghetto was after the battle was over.
I would have loved.
It was like 26.
How this battle panned out if they both played their best joints, which I just don't feel like it happened. But I don't want to be that guy. Win for the culture.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Win for the culture. It was great. It was two legends. It was two icons. Two niggas over 50 years old showing us that they over 50. Like, nobody knows how to work any of this Instagram stuff. And they were both just true to themselves.
Yeah. I guess
RZA had the vest and the cut-off gloves. He was in his bag.
And the Shaolin shit on the living room television. I loved it.
Yeah. I guess we don't have to go through every round, but I guess Joe, you and I were debating Nas's versus Verbal Intercourse.
I cannot believe that I am in the minority here.
I had Nas's winning.
Me too. I think everyone. Well, I can't say everyone. I love Verbal Intercourse. I
don't. I think that we are in. Well, y'all might be in the minority here. Nas is Nas is like. But let me just add some perspective. Nas is was the leak record off of that album.
Wasn't all of I Am pretty much the first leaked album ever?
No, it was. It was one of the first leaked records.
Was leaked, got a little backlash. It was one of those that they tried to separate from all the other shit. Verbal Intercourse is Verbal Intercourse.
We're not taking away from that.
Yeah, I never thought that Parks or you would say Nas is the winner against Verbal Intercourse. Fuck the Nas verse. Those are some of the best verses from all of them.
That's a fact.
That beat.
Yeah, but
I'm Team Preem too.
Actually, let me give some historical. What happened with I Am was I Am leaked, like Rory said, and then everyone trashed it, and then he came back with Nas and it was like, oh shit, because that wasn't on the leaked album, and that kind of changed the trajectory of that album, and it was a huge song for both of them. So I think Nas was just a bigger record, and I think that he won that round. Even though his verse on Verbal Intercourse is probably my favorite verse ever.
That's what I'm. But even the way y'all debating it, y'all Joe was talking about the lyrics, the song. I'm talking about the actual beat. Like that's how I went into this. I went into this just listening to the music. I didn't listen to the MCs and all of that. It was strictly the music for me. And I think that the Nas is a better beat.
They're tied. They're kind of tied for me.
Yeah, if you're just doing beat, then I don't even know if they're.
That's what I'm saying. Like the song, if you listen to the actual lyrics in the song, that's going to persuade everyone's decision because it's going to be whatever song you like better, whoever rap better. That's what it's going to be.
A lot of times rappers end up making the beat doper. Like there's been mad beats that I've heard just by themselves. I'm like, how did that rapper hear that and know that would be a good song? Because I wouldn't have picked that beat.
Right.
But that Nas beat and Verbal Intercourse are two beats by themselves that are fucking amazing.
He's also played.
I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. Oh, I'm sorry, Parks. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I didn't want to hear that Big L shit.
The Enemy versus Wu Gambinos.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, that's my shit.
That was an interesting pick, but I love that Big L record.
That's my shit.
And I had that beat in Wu Gambino.
Me too. That's one of my favorite records ever.
I had that winning.
Oh, I see how Parks had Preem winning this battle. Yo, I can see how Parks had Preem winning this battle. You picked the Big L record over Wu Gambinos?
You don't like The Enemy?
It's not one of them Big L records, no.
Oh, you're bugging.
But see, again, Joe was talking about I don't know if he's just talking about the beat. He's just like, that's not one of his favorite Big L records.
Oh, that's one of my favorite Big L records, and I love the beat. That shit is hard.
Yeah, I'm done with Parks. I am finished with Parks.
This we may have an age difference.
Wait, I love that group home joint he played. Why the fuck did he play it right there?
Against Protecting Neck.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Against Protecting Neck.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was some questionable responses as far as what record.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell y'all how Royce. I had a real good conversation with Royce. I'm not gonna tell you how he felt about Boom being the response to incarcerated staff. Nor am I going to tell you how he felt about French Montana in the comments saying, "Oh, now you lost that, Preem."
See, but that's what I'm saying. That's why rappers can't do that with each other. Because it gets too, like, rappers be like, yo, fuck he mean.
What you mean he won that easy, Freem?
Relax. It's one of my
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, rappers can't do that.
But Preem didn't do Royce no favors.
Nah, it wasn't fair. He should have dropped that somewhere else.
And Boom is that shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it is. But
I gave that to the Maria record or Brooklyn Zoo that RZA didn't even produce but played anyway.
Then there was that.
Yeah.
It was that.
Well, there was a couple other records that I saw some flack that maybe RZA didn't really produce, just oversaw more than one joint.
Yeah, but I feel like if we become those guys,
then every battle that we've talked about is over.
Yeah, I can't be that guy.
Yeah,
he isn't even credited on Brooklyn Zoo as a producer, so that's what's weird about that particular one. Like, I'm cool with co-productions and all that shit.
No,
he's executive producer on the album, but yeah.
No, he shouldn't have played Brooklyn.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't.
That's a stretch. Shout out to True Master who did do that.
Was it you and I that were debating Big Unbelievable versus Woo Ice Cream? Or was
Ice Cream wins.
All right, then it wasn't you. Someone was telling me Unbelievable Easy. I was like, fam, what the fuck are you talking?
But again, they're talking about just their personal favorite record. They're not talking about the better.
I would probably listen to Unbelievable more in my crib, but Ice Cream wins hands down.
There's no excuse for fucking Preem not playing I Gave You Power.
I had that one to tie that round, personally.
Ice Cream, man, Unbelievable. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the tie.
Unbelievable's too big of a record, and Ice Cream's too big of a classic. I mean, Unbelievable's a classic too, but that's a draw to me.
Yeah, when you play two classics, you can't. It's like
I'm not picking one. Same with Come Clean versus Shimmy Shimmy Ya. I'm not picking one.
Yeah,
not doing it.
Where did y'all have Ghostface Run versus KRS MC Zach? Because I'm young, so I took Ghostface Run, but I know
I took KRS.
I figured more people would take KRS.
I took Ghostface. He should have played The P Is Still Free though.
I thought that too.
Yeah,
I thought that too. But I gave that to Preem just because that's one of those. That's one of those for KRS. Like the same thing I said about Big L. Like for me, that record wasn't one of those for y'all it was. That KRS record was like even the R&B remix that came out with the same beat. I thought Preem should have did a flip into that. Like Preem could have got crazy disrespectful if he wanted to, but he kept wanting to make friends with this nigga. I don't care.
They're already friends.
I know. I understand that, but that's why it's tough to. I'm glad I wasn't in the room with Preem because I wanted to go meet Preem and like be there because I thought it was gonna be so legendary. I'm glad I wasn't there to be the only like competitive dickhead there amongst this legendary event where you got all of the Woo affiliates in the comments, all the digging in the crates is here, like all of this 80s and 90s hip hop is here. We got two legends that's telling stories about before the tunnel. See, that's where my hip hop starts. I started the tunnel. Right. So if y'all gonna start talking about the Red Rock or the Red Stone, whatever the fuck that was they was talking about, I was like, oh yeah, get this to me.
I thought it was dope that Preem was talking about the time he met up with RZA and RZA said, yo, I think I might start this group.
Word.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but RZA ain't seem like he was there to share stories with you, Duke.
Well, because
he was.
He definitely couldn't figure out how to turn on his mic.
He definitely wasn't dressed to share stories. He was dressed for a fight.
He was playing like a fight.
Yeah, RZA was.
And on
he
top
was
of that,
playing trying to tear Primo last head off his shoulders. Preem into that's a good one, buddy. Ain't no good one, shit. Yeah, I remember that one.
That's a good one, buddy.
And if you notice, I don't even think he trusted Preem because once Parks hit Preem and the sound got better, like 2 more rounds later, RZA was like, wait, that was his engineer? Fuck that. I'm going back to my plugins. And it sounded like shit again.
He thought I was trying to sabotage him?
Yes, that's what he thought. We can wrap this up. The only other one I had a big debate over was Motherless Child Ghost versus The Evils.
Damn, it's a tough one.
Yeah, that's...
It's a real close to a draw. My Hove bias may kick in, but that's a draw.
My Hove bias makes me pick The Evils, but if I'm being transparent, when Motherless Child started playing, my face got real stupid.
Yeah.
That beat is hard.
Ghost destroyed. Only Ghost could have done that record.
My facial features were all over the place. They were. Hey, listen, this is what I told somebody. I'm going to see what y'all think of this. This is the thing about RZA, too. Yes, he was the foundation for 9 amazing rappers. Mm-hmm. But in a beat battle, that certainly helps. When RZA may play a beat that's not looked at as the greatest beat, but one of the best rappers in the world comes on and starts killing that shit. Like every beat he played off of Liquid Swords, I was like,
insane. Yeah.
Liquid Swords is such a good album.
Y'all. Hey, but before the battle, I didn't know that he would dig into his Liquid Swords bag.
When he started with Liquid Swords, I was like,
that let me know.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's from the start, Preem was like, you starting there. All right, I'm going to hit him with this. So he played 1 in a million. I said, we going somewhere. And then we just never really hit that spot where I was looking to hit. But
I thought Preem might take when he played Jizza Cold World, which I love, but then did D'Angelo Devil Pie. I was like, all right, this is where Preem is going to take the battle, and RZA won't be able to keep up.
I gave him that Devil Pie round.
I did too. I love Cold World, but I gave Devil Pie, man.
And Preem definitely won like 4 rounds in a row right there. Because that's when he hit him with fucking Unbelievable. He hit him with Nas is like kicking you over the clouds, New York State of Mind. Like,
after Devil's Pie was METHOD Man versus Gangstar just to get a
which Meth was a bigger record.
I had Meth winning that.
Yeah, me too.
And then we get into the Evil.
Yo, I can't believe he played Just to Get a Rep, which is my shit, before Mass Appeal. He didn't even play Mass Appeal till after the battle.
I would have played You Know My Steez before that.
Yeah, word.
No, I would have done that.
I love that record.
Me too.
Well, Just to Get a Rep.
It was a couple other...
That's true. That's true.
It was a couple other Gangstar records.
That might be one of the hardest songs to come out in 89, I think.
I was born in 1990.
Yeah. Listen, man, it was a good battle. I want to thank both participants.
Yes. Absolutely. Legendary.
Both of you gentlemen are amazing. Like, y'all are just different, man. Like, and that's what RZA reminded me of. Like, he reminded me of just what Method Man did when Method Man came out.
That was a reminder too.
Yeah.
Like,
Meth in particular. I know Ghost and Meth probably held down a majority of RZA's selections, maybe just how whose verse went first that happened to be that way. But Meth is fucking insane.
That verse on the
that whole-
Buck 50 shit. That verse on the Buck 50 shit off Supreme Clientele. I was like, oh damn, Meth was super nice, man. Still is.
Cream definitely won that round where he played that Gangstar Wu track. I forgot the fucking track, but
Oh, Above the Clouds, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Above the
That's
Clouds
stupid.
versus Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yo, they really put out Protect Your Neck in 1991 or 2. Maybe the leak was 91, I don't remember.
I think
And
it's 2.
broke 92 and broke 9 different rappers on a song.
That's 7-minute song.
Like
No,
we might not never see that again.
It's not hands down to me, and this just wasn't a reminder. I had this take prior. Wu-Tang is the greatest hip hop group of all time.
Absolutely.
Oh, I mean, that's not.
I know a lot of people that debate that, and you can debate it. I'll never say you can't, but
You can't debate that.
I don't even think it's fair to some degree.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I feel like you can debate this.
I think you can,
Who
but
would you? I mean, without bringing clicks into it,
yeah,
I don't know if you could debate it.
Group is more than 2.
Yeah, and it's not like a label.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say a duo, but
I
no, I think Mobb Deep is a group.
Mobb Deep is a group.
Yeah,
And if Mobb Deep is a group, Mobb Deep has more impactful albums than Wu-Tang
No, they don't.
as a group.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I wouldn't be
I-
counting Wu-Tang's solo album.
I count their solo albums in that group.
Oh, then
collective.
you'll never beat them.
That's why I think it's not fair.
Oh, you'll never beat them if you're doing that.
If we're gonna do group versus group albums, yeah, I mean,
Then we could
Wu-Tang,
sneak something
they-
in the Edge, Wu-Tang Forever.
I love Wu-Tang Forever. That's a great double disc to me.
It is, but it was definitely it would have been better
That
served
wasn't
as a
so
single
low
disc.
when
Yeah.
it came out.
I understand.
I loved that album. It changed my life, but in hindsight, it probably could have been a single disc. It probably would have been more impactful.
1,000%. 1,000% could have been a single disc.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, but there's some real rap nerd shit to come back to. I enjoyed it.
No, I enjoyed it. Too.
I just don't know if our listeners want to hear what Shade Room has to say.
I don't think they do, Rory.
I could talk about this for 4 fucking hours.
Word. Easy.
I could too.
No, we gonna talk about the next one for 4 hours. I know that.
Oh, Babyface and Teddy Riley.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that one for about 4 hours.
Yo, man, I know that I'm on record.
It should be an age limit for that battle. Like your IG shouldn't even be allowed to tap into that unless you was born in a certain year.
I know I'm on record saying that I don't have anybody beating Teddy Riley in a battle. But
If there's anybody that's capable,
It'll be anybody.
it's Babyface.
Babyface got his hands in records I didn't know he had his hands in.
Yeah.
Oh, fam, that alone is why it's like Babyface he's just in another tier because there's so many records that he's written and produced that you would not have any idea that that's him on unless you read every fucking song that came out in the 90s.
Like I didn't know he
Actually
did.
opened every booklet and read every track.
Yeah, but in the 90s, that LaFace tag was pretty huge. So I mean,
Hell yeah.
we know you did Boomerang. We know you did TLC. We know you did Tony. I ain't know he did like Tevin Campbell. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
What you mean you didn't know?
Hey, when I started fucking with Tevin, it was because of his Prince affiliation. So, and I was young. I didn't know that. I didn't know Babyface was in this. This was a little face thing. Who's writing? I didn't know any of that. I just started fucking with Tevin because he was that nigga.
Yeah.
But if Babyface could go from end of the road to I'm ready.
Didn't he do Tomorrow too?
Ooh, Babyface?
Yeah.
No. Quincy Jones did Tomorrow.
No, right. I know who produced it.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm talking about writing it.
Oh, I don't know that.
You may have. I don't know.
I think don't quote me, but I think he wrote a lot of Tevin shit. No, I know.
That would be crazy.
Quincy Jones produced all of
That
Tevin
would be
but
kind of crazy. I don't know if the kids will respect Tomorrow in the battle.
Tomorrow's a record.
And that's
Everybody graduated from that record. What are you talking about?
Babyface
Wait,
is not putting Tomorrow in his 20. No way. But
I don't
How
know.
not? Everybody that graduated in the 90s walked out to that song. What are you talking about?
Maul. I don't know if Babyface. I just don't know if the kids respect it. I don't. Like, think of all the shit that Teddy Riley did. Teddy Riley did the shit that Teddy Riley did all the shit that the kids have no choice but to respect. Like, when the show comes on, it don't matter what your opinion is. Mm-hmm. You cannot even like the show, but guess what? This is the show. Like, when Remember the Time come on. Like, when Let's Chill come on. When fucking the Keith Sweat joints come on. Like, I'm not Babyface. Teddy Riley got the joints that you kind of can't front on. Whereas when Babyface start playing End of the Road, depending on what your mood is, we might could front on it. I don't think you could ever front on End of the Road.
You can't front on it.
Only spent
152 weeks at number one before there were streaming farms.
Yeah.
I love Teddy Riley, but
right now,
Babyface is different, man.
So you got Babyface winning.
I mean, he can play some of Janet's biggest hits. He can play some of Whitney's biggest hits.
Oh, he can play Eric Clapton's biggest hits.
Yeah, Eric, Tony Braxton. He could. It's like
Babyface coming this battle playing Eric Clapton. He getting clapped up.
No, I'm just saying.
Riley, go ahead and play. Would you know my name? Tears in Heaven. Hey, that's fucked up because Tears in Heaven is one of the greatest songs ever.
That shit is fire.
Don't play with Teddy Riley.
No.
Don't you?
But Babyface, he plays some of the biggest. You know what I mean? It's just so many records that he can go to. I don't think that. I think and I love Teddy Riley, but I think the better matchup would have been probably Babyface, Quincy Jones. Honestly,
no, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
I think that would have been the better.
I don't think anybody wants to battle Quincy Jones.
Who's battling Quincy Jones?
But that's where it's at for me. It's Quincy and then Babyface.
No, Babyface could have did Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
I think
that too.
Yeah, but he still could have did it. It would have been.
Of course, they can do it.
It would have been appropriate. Teddy is like, oh man, I'm gonna hate to see this. Cause I do think they talking all this big brother, little brother shit. I think there's some tension like there'd be between brothers.
Yeah.
Competitive tension for sure. For sure.
Tell me this. How much of Babyface's own catalog does he get in? Because that's where I think he has the one up for me. All of the niggas that could dig in.
He has a lot. He has a lot of his own shit.
Well, we saw that with Neo. And it didn't.
Neo was the only one that
it worked sometimes. It didn't work every time.
Neo and T-Pain, it was tough because they was going against them dudes.
Yeah.
But when you already that dude like Babyface, and you can dig into your artist bag.
Yeah.
Like if he play Soon As I Get Home, I don't know what Teddy Riley's gonna do. If he play Whip Appeal, like Teddy Riley got to get into one of his big dogs. Like if Babyface could get into his shit with what was the group he was in? Damn, I forgot the group. But Two Occasions and some of that type of shit, fam, it might be a long day for Ted. I don't know because I don't have nobody beating Teddy Riley because I'm of the New Jack Swing era. But every slow jam that I couldn't live without, Babyface wrote it.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. Babyface, a lot of his stuff is more slow jam, whereas Teddy Riley's stuff is more aggressive, up tempo, which fares better in a battle. I feel like.
But Babyface got a dope up tempo catalog as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a Teddy Riley up tempo catalog though.
It's a different sound for sure. But Babyface, that's what I'm saying. Babyface has so many records that people probably didn't even know that he did. It's just like like I said, these are not even battles anymore. These are just like just showcase your catalog.
Yeah, I'm not taking a winner in that one.
I don't care who wins or loses this Teddy Face. Teddy Face. Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley. Babyface.
Baby Riley.
Baby Riley. That's just going to be a moment in history.
That would be a great Best of Both Worlds album.
French sent me a DM this morning. Told me I need to peek my head into that Cocaine City live that him and Jim Jones is doing tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. When y'all doing
They actually doing something? They actually like doing that?
I don't know what it is, so I don't want to share too much. I just know I saw both of them promote the Cocaine City shit. I know both of them come from Cocaine City. Maybe Cocaine City DVD is doing like some live shit.
That's dope.
I don't know. It didn't look like they were doing a battle.
I thought Jim and French had like a little issue with each other. I didn't know that.
They cleared that up.
The little issue.
Yeah,
you know the issue. They had. They were fucking trying to kill each other all last decade.
It's a little issue.
But they,
last year, like 2 years ago, I think they
pieced that up. Yeah. They did it that.
Okay.
But it was not a little issue.
That was a big issue. Maul know it too. He's so cute.
Right, he was there.
Little issue.
Yeah, so I said to him, yo, man, when is it, man? I'm gonna peek in. And then he was like, yeah, man. Cause I think niggas forgot that, you know what I mean? The rapper that you are. So you should just come in there. I toss it to you. And then you do what you do. I'm like,
oh, they're rapping.
I don't know what they're doing. I just know what French asked of me.
Okay.
And no.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke.
Oh, he wants you to come in there and rap.
Yeah, that's what.
Rap on IG Live?
Come on, Joe.
I would never do that.
No, don't. You can't rap. You can't rap into your phone, bro.
That's hard.
Yo, Mo, you have a thing against people who do anything in their phone. You can't rap.
No, you can't rap to the screen. Now, if you want to play some records, that's different.
No, he want me to rap into the phone.
Wait, what's the difference between rapping in your phone and rapping into the Smack DVD camera for 15 years?
There's a camera and it's Smack DVD.
That's the difference, Rory.
The phone this shit is just like a fucking DVD.
It might be a better quality camera, honestly.
It is a better quality camera.
Hey, just because Rory said that, I could already tell he was the kiss me through the phone dude.
Soulja Boy invented FaceTime, and he doesn't get the credit for it. Soulja Boy invented FaceTime.
Let me not even laugh at Rory, because when the FaceTime
that's
ends,
your
I'll be
swag.
like,
that's not even my swag.
Hold up, where my kiss?
Where's my kiss?
Hold on. You hanging up without giving me my kiss? Where's my sugar?
That's nasty.
Savon, don't steal my moves,
nigga. This nigga asking for sugar over FaceTime.
You don't need that move.
Don't steal my quarantine move, nigga. Yo, where my sugar at?
Where my sugar?
Yeah, see, y'all just doing where my hug at. I took it to where my
we're not doing
where my
either.
sugar.
We're not doing either.
Is there another battle that we missed?
T-Pain, Lil Jon.
Who y'all had winning that?
Lil Jon.
I took T-Pain out of bias, but my mind knew Lil Jon was winning that.
Lil Jon smoked that. And no disrespect to Pain.
I thought Pain held his own against a monster.
Yeah. We forget how big of a producer John was.
No, we don't.
Joe and I do not.
No, we don't.
We are the two biggest T-Pain fans.
I do not. Lil Jon is one of them niggas. Listen, man, I keep telling this story because I'm traumatized by it. Def Jam sent my novice ass on tour with David Banner, Chingy, and Lil Jon on a South tour.
And you came and got sad on him?
No, I was trying to hit him with a Missy Elliott freestyle. Come on. Don't do that, Maul. Hey, no, but y'all got it fucked up.
How long was your set?
Short.
I'd not imagine.
I only had Focus, Pump It Up, and I did maybe 2 or 3 freestyles to try to extend it. I was a brand new artist.
Yeah.
And
you didn't fire yet?
Yeah, but in the South, that's where I learned, like, it don't go like that.
No.
All them freestyles that been getting you by in New York, we don't know what you talking about up here.
No.
Right.
So, but listen, this is when David Banner had his big record. Like, was it Play or?
No, it
wasn't Play because that came later. David Banner had a big one.
I can see the video too.
It was a girl record.
I'm
it was
looking
huge.
at the video in my fucking
So
head.
he had a smoker. This was right in the midst of Right There being like #1 on the charts. And all the young bitches thought Chingy looked better than me.
And he did Sunshine too.
Everywhere Chingy went, the mob was following him. And Lil Jon was doing all of them chant. He was the closer with every chant record and damn, you lost.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want to perform in front of, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck in the South.
Yeah, I was
fucking head crack.
With all those southern artists though.
What'd you say?
I don't even know why they would have you on the bill with all of those southern acts.
Because I was a new artist and they was just trying to get some shine. And,
like a pimp.
And I
David
couldn't.
Banner.
like a pimp.
And it had a
Real girls get down on the floor.
That was a record.
Yeah, Lil Flip was on the tour with us.
He was on a South tour.
But listen, I was a new artist. I was a new artist.
No, they was trying to push you in that lane. I get it.
They somebody who I never found out, somebody wouldn't let me on the Rock the Mic tour. So this is the tour I ended up on.
You would have fared.
I should have.
It was Hov.
I should have.
It's definitely Hov. We know exactly who it was.
You don't know who it was.
I don't know who it was.
Right. It was Maul.
No, I'm just saying at that level, I'm not certain that everything is getting the Hov for the approval or the denial.
At that time, it was.
Yeah.
At that time.
well, then it was Hov.
Super active.
Hov ain't want to hear that shit.
You would have fared better.
He didn't want to hear that pump it up shit. I don't blame him. It wasn't time to pump nothing up.
Not your version, at least.
No.
Yeah. And that's why Hov is the man, because Hov denied me from the Rock the Mic tour. Hov, if you're listening, I'm just talking shit. I don't know if it was really you. He denied me from the Rock the Mic tour, dissed me on my own beat, and then a few years later hit me to see if I would clear the beat so he could use the diss.
You cleared it.
Oh, yeah, I cleared it. Of course I cleared it.
You gotta clear it. Gotta clear that, man.
That's good that he had to hit you to clear it, though. That could have went.
I called you Purvis Ellison, but yeah, I mean,
I called you Purvis Ellison. Joe was throwing wild names in that freestyle.
That's the greatest diss ever, just because of the names.
I really think you're Sean Bradley.
Calling Joe Sean Bradley is the funniest shit that's ever happened in life.
Call me J.R. Ryder. I'm not doing this with y'all again.
How you call another man not an athlete?
Damn, I feel like there was another battle I wanted to ask.
And you're Hov. You're not an athlete either.
Yeah, that was the funniest part.
No athlete. You Sean Bradley.
You talking about drops up in this bitch. What else needs our attention? Any more battles need our attention? Are we done with our hypothesis?
What we had Lil Jon winning that. I
had Lil Jon winning that.
Thought Payne held his own.
Payne put up a valiant effort.
That was one of the most entertaining battles, though. As far as like, I think it was a Friday or Saturday. Like we got lit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was dope.
And I loved the records that the unreleased records they played afterwards.
And I loved that Lil Jon was at a bar. It made me feel like I was at a bar.
I thought that was his crib. That wasn't his crib.
It probably was, but
Lil Jon definitely has a bar in his crib.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? You made shots.
I used to hate shots.
He lost that round too, by the way. I don't care what y'all say.
When I heard it again, I was like, I get it.
Lil Jon,
what was shots again?
Buy me a drink. Buy you a drink.
Oh, I got to buy you a drink all day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but Lil Jon tried to shit on him. Talking about, did you play a drinking song? When I made the greatest drinking song of all time? Like, yeah, maybe you did, but
you did.
It is one of the best drinking songs of all time.
Sure. You didn't do it in like the bars we
Buy You a Drink to me is one of the best drinking songs too, though. So if
but
Shots, it's a real song. Shots is like a kid.
Yeah, it's not like a drinking song, like a drinking song. Buy You a Drink is more. It's not a drinking song per se.
Are you disrespecting the poetry of "She bought us drinks to drink, we drunk them"?
No, I love Buy You a Drink. This is not a drinking song. Like it's a
drinking song.
Have you ever bought drinks to drink?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever bought drinks to drink?
And drunk them.
Sometimes, yeah.
And then afterwards, did you think maybe she thinks I'm cool?
Which is the best epiphany for a man to have in that equation.
Yeah.
Like the second you think she thinks you're cool, it's game time. Pound Town. Here I
come. One way stop.
Pound Town.
Direct flight to Pound Town.
We bring the Pound Town to you, mama. You gotta leave your house.
About to quarantine the pussy?
Oh shit! All right, what else needs our attention out there?
It was another battle that happened that we didn't know. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't cover that?
We did a whole pop.
You sure? Well, Storch won.
Yeah, he did, and that was a bad matchup. That wasn't fair.
Though I didn't have that cleaned up. I think I scored that 12-9. I didn't have that cleaned up the way everyone else had that cleanup.
Me too. I love Manny Fresh, so I had him winning a lot of the rounds that no one else had him winning. But
it wasn't a blowout.
I think I had Manny winning the first 4 rounds.
No, it was 4-1 after 5 for me. But
if you were outside during Manny Fresh's reign, you appreciate those records differently than I think the mass public does.
I know
It was a weird battle.
all the New Orleans niggas are yelling at me because I had Scott Storch winning. Like, I don't know. It's just like, because you do come off like you don't really appreciate the greatness of some of these people. Like a lot of RZA people were hitting me like, yo, the way you talking about RZA. I'm like, fam, I know exactly who RZA is. RZA's the man. I mean, I just think that Preem is the man.
Yeah.
All of these people, I want to make myself perfectly clear, are the man.
Yeah.
Legends.
I DM'd Sean Garrett hit me, was like, yo, man, you got to be fair when you judging these joints. I heard what you were saying. I was like, yo, you're the man.
Wait, hold on. I thought we clowned him for what he did, of course, and deserved. But didn't we say in the later round, Sean Garrett kind of made that battle even?
I thought Sean Garrett showed up. I mean, and I said to him,
So what is he talking about?
outside of you being drunk, like you showed why you that nigga. You that nigga. That's it.
Got off to a rough
I don't think we shitted on Sean Garrett.
Man, listen, man.
He deserved to get shit on how he acted.
Man, enough about all of that, man. Where are all the one-hit wonders hiding?
The one round battle.
Every time we keep going, my sound effects get lower, so you can't hear how emphatic I am about this. But yeah, Jaquan, where you at?
Yo, Mims versus Joe Budden. Who y'all got?
I'm getting Mims out of here. Jaquan, I might not want to smoke with because
Tipsy is tough.
I get rid of Tipsy, but Hood Hop is a sneaky second joint.
That conversation we're eventually going to have of greatest beats people freestyled over. Hood Hop had a run for sure.
Yeah, but listen. When it gets tough, I'm pulling clubbing out the tuck.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
Nah, that's not your record.
That's
not your record.
You can't.
That's not your record.
Well, that's not why he can't play it.
You're not hearing the parts
to me like,
Joe, you gotta relax.
That was Joe.
Stop.
You gotta relax and change the production credit first.
Written by dirty ass R. Kelly. You can't play that record.
No, it was written by dirty ass Joe Budden. Playing my verse. They mad I got another little stinger out there.
Nah, but that's not your record, bro. You can't play that.
Look at Maul. He mad, nigga.
No, you playing features or your record? You got to play your record, not features.
Nah, T-Pain.
Nah, that's not true. You can play your features.
You can, definitely.
And I'm cleaning niggas up. I got features, nigga. I'm playing my Third Story record. What's up? I'm playing it.
Produced it.
I'm playing it.
You're playing your Ben Ari violinist, hip hop violinist.
No, Parks.
Oh man,
no.
Parks, can you hear me? I know it's a delay. Can you hear me? No, I'm not playing my Marie Ben Ari.
You're gonna play porno stuff?
I got a couple records, man. Come on, go find a one-hit wonder out there that wants some smoke. What's up?
Yeah, if you're talking, if features can play, then yeah, for sure. You got some joints.
More want me to lose in everything. Look.
No, I said if you can play the features, then you got a few joints you could throw. You could play.
You cooking with something now.
Yeah, if you're gonna add all of that, then yeah, for sure.
You can play your Christina Milian joint?
I am. I got a Kelly Rowland joint. I'm on her album.
Okay.
Well, I got 2 Christina Milian. What else I got? I'm playing my Sexy Love. I'm doing it.
That's a
unofficial, but I'm doing it.
Unofficial.
Unofficial. Look, Joe gonna keep moving that goal. Unofficial, but listen, here it go.
Hey.
Are you gonna play your climax remix?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
And really settle the Usher versus Weekend battle?
No, I got to make it fair, Rory. I can't give him my climax.
Mims could never.
No, Mims don't want that smoke with me, man.
Nah, Joe, you should battle Mims. Joe, you need to battle Sicario.
I think Mims is my Eskimo brother somehow.
I'm sure. Without question.
Somehow.
You need to battle Safari.
Wait, you said Sicario, Mom? Remember Sicario was beefing with me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sicario need to battle.
That's why you brought that up, right?
Yeah.
He was at the club that we was at.
What club?
We was going to do a hosting in Connecticut, and he was there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but he got out of Dodge, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
I don't remember that.
You probably had to go somewhere.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you talking about?
You probably had another gig.
Joe, was that the show that we were driving up and you got arrested on the way up?
No.
Well, which
okay.
which
I don't
time?
think I didn't get arrested at the Sicario show.
Oh, okay.
But a couple times.
That was good times.
How do you beef with Sicario? Shout out to Sicario, man.
I was
Well,
about to say, how do you beef with Sicario? He's
Yeah,
fucking
it
cool.
How do you get arrested on your way to the show?
we're joking about one hit wonder shit. I would like to see some type of niche battle with mixtape shit. It wouldn't get as many views, but I would enjoy it.
Oh, Joe wins.
You would fare good in that.
Yeah, it would be tough to beat. It would be tough to beat you.
Yeah, no, Joe. Listen, I've been trying to look at a little sneaky opponent.
Well, no, don't. Fab would be great in that.
I smoke Fab.
But don't say you
And a
smoke.
mixtape?
I do
Don't
smoke.
say you
I'm a smoke
smoke.
Fab.
I know. I appreciate your confidence.
I'm a smoker.
I'm just, I appreciate the
I
confidence.
appreciate your confidence, Joe. Smoke? I ain't gonna say smoke.
Like a
It's gonna be
Newport.
hard to smoke the Soul Tape series.
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm thinking about Clue Tape Fab.
No. We talking about mixtapes.
Oh no, that Fab.
And we could go for
no.
a long time with
That Fab ain't getting
Banks is doing well in that mixtape shit.
smoking banks.
Damn, how many cigarettes do you have?
Smoking Banks.
Listen, if we was at Parks, I'd call Banks right now. Banks, you don't think I smoke you? I would ask him.
So
He'll hang up on you.
I mean, you'd ask him.
Nigga Banks will hang up on you. What the fuck is this thing talking about?
No, I'm joking around right now, but I think I
You
think
versus Lil Wayne mixtape.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough.
So Wayne got 90 mixtapes.
Lil Wayne has 10,000 mixtapes.
52.
And listen, I'm not sure that I'm the right matchup for a Fab either. Like Fab is before me. Fab's debut album was 2001. Mine was 03. So it's kind of similar, even though it's not. I've been listening to Fab since 98.
9.
98, yeah.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, Fab is like right before me. I don't know who's in my class. I smoke anybody in my class.
Listen, I don't usually ask the fans to spam
except
with
for
mentions.
Banks. Except for Banks.
I would like to hear people's mixtape matchups and what they do. Curious to hear what the fans would say about mixtape matchups.
Get your crowd interaction on. I like it.
It's G Unit and 50. It's Wayne. It's Fab.
Dipset is
It's
crazy, man.
Dipset.
Yeah.
It's Joe.
Max B.
Mm-hmm.
French is in there too.
French, yeah.
French mac and cheese. And the cocaine and the cocaine.
I mean, do we count the blog era of the Wiz, Wale's?
That's when it got different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
the mixtape era.
before
Yeah.
that.
I'm talking about the
mixtape
real mixtape era.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear because I know everyone would start
Because
bringing up.
Kendrick and Section 80, all that shit was later. All that shit is.
That wasn't a mixtape anyway.
That wasn't a mixtape. I know that was not a
Section
mixtape.
80 might have kind of not started, but really stamped that whole, this is a mixtape that I'm selling to the world on iTunes.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape, but it's an album. Yeah.
Yeah. Kendrick, I'm not going to say started it, but that was probably the more popular one with Section 80. When I saw you had to buy Section 80 on iTunes, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I can't dat piff this?
Yeah. I can't dat piff this one.
Doing, man? I don't got $10.
Nah, iTunes this.
Yeah. 50 versus Ja Rule. Will it happen?
No, hell no.
Of course not.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I think people really don't understand who 50 Cent is, honestly.
As far as like how
that
as
beat.
what though? What do you mean?
I don't think y'all really understand. I
How much he still hates Ja?
I don't think he means any good for Ja Rule.
God.
Ja Rule is
Yeah.
like on a skewer stick. If you're talking to him, I want to see no good for you. Y'all don't understand 50. Like the psyche of 50 is what I'm saying. Like he takes beef different. He don't mean well for you.
And rightfully so.
Aside for it.
Yeah, and rightfully so though. Like if you know 50 and you're familiar with the story and what he's been through, you understand that when it's like an issue and there's beef with somebody that
Different zone.
it's
Zone,
like
zone.
he goes into another realm with it, and it's no room for
a catalog battle.
And
he's not gonna play the
I'm
funk.
here to play with you. I want to see you dead, nigga.
Yeah,
I could see him maybe doing the Raw shit or someone else that he's had beef with. I'm not saying that as a matchup, but the 50 and Ja thing is not sweet. Like it wasn't a music beef. Like we
it was like a real. It was
we love it. It wasn't a music beef. This is something that they're taking to the grave together.
Yeah, it was.
This
real.
isn't something that's going to get resolved.
No,
especially on IG Live.
Trying to resolve it a little bit, man. Ja be trying. Yeah, come on. If we could be cordial, I'll do it.
That's not true. That's not true. Because Fat Joe tried to get 50, Irv and Ja on Summer Jam together like 2 years ago, and Irv and Ja cursed Fat Joe the fuck out.
Okay.
Not 50, though I think 50 would do the same. And shout out to Fat Joe. That would have been amazing. But Irv and Ja were trying to explain to Fat Joe, this will never be resolved forever.
Well, tell me who y'all think wins the hypothetical battle between
20 hits.
20 joints.
I think 50. It's tough though.
That's really
20.
Because again, I think the aggressiveness of 50's music will lend to him winning a battle.
Me too.
Yeah, it's
me too.
I think,
but don't get it twisted.
Not getting Ja's catalog twisted at all. I love
it. Will be a lot closer than I think people think.
For sure.
I saw a lot of people saying Ja would win.
I agree.
I'm not. I can see that. I can see that. Ja has a lot of records that people really probably forgot about.
Ja has about 3 or 4 joints that 50 cannot reply to no matter what. But right. I think 50's catalog is a little deeper.
What are those 3 or 4 joints, if you don't mind me asking?
Put It On Me.
Mm-hmm.
The J-Lo record.
You think 50 can reply to the J-Lo record?
If they're getting in that bag. With aggression, of course he can.
Bag.
If I'm 50, I'm my first round.
21 questions.
I'm playing I Smell Pussy in the first round. I'm saying when they get into that world, Ja.
But I don't have to join you in that world. You can play your pop songs and I can match with aggression.
Well, no, I have 50 winning. But
I think I have 50 winning too.
But I think Ja has some unanswerable records in his tuck.
I think the only record for me like that is Put It On Me.
I think that Unreal record is tough to. I don't think 21 Questions is beating that.
I don't think it beats it, but it makes it.
He could play What Up, Bud, and I'm going to forget that he played that Jennifer Lopez. What? Wait, J-Lo who? Wait.
J-Lo who?
Why? He going to have a hard time.
But then again, we saw Scott Storch play those type of records and Manny Fresh play some super hard shit and nobody cared.
True.
I'm talking about the public.
True.
Not us in this podcast group chat.
True.
We'd always fare for the
I don't think Scott Storch played any record that's as delicate or soft as that J-Lo record. Like he played records that were in the same vein. I don't think the Eve record
played Cry Me a River.
Cry Me
that's hard though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not true.
The River is hard.
That was toxic a little bit.
The Buster record he played.
Getting Britney
hard.
Spears the fuck out of here was kind of dope.
Like all them records Scott played was kind of hard. That J-Lo record is a little sensitive. It's a little sensitive.
Well, either way, we're not getting the battle. So
yeah, no, we're definitely not getting that battle. Did anybody check out Pleasure P versus Bobby V?
Huh?
Joe, get the fuck out of here, man.
What? Listen, I love R&B, man, so I would have wanted to check that out on a Monday night, but I didn't. And I didn't hear nobody else talk about it, so I don't know who won.
There was some other young rapper battle. Like, they were relatively known.
Oh, yeah, it was Trippie Redd versus Double Red or some shit, right?
Double Red.
Double Red.
Trippie Redd.
I don't fucking know who won Trippie Redd versus Double Red.
Yo, Scream Man, come on, tell us. Who won the battle?
Yes, you are. But
what else happened that is really important? Everyone's in an uproar because Diddy asked Lizzo to stop twerking.
we asked her that months ago and they killed us for it.
Someone asked her.
We asked her that months ago and we got killed for that. We asked her that months ago.
Like I told you guys, Puff has the greatest ear and eye in hip hop.
Yeah, y'all are horrible, man.
We asked her that months ago, and they killed us for it.
I appreciated Lizzo in that moment only because she came off very innocent and childlike. And it's not time to twerk. I'll stop twerking. Like, we've never seen that from her. All I've ever seen from her is, nigga, I'm twerking anywhere, and I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. But like when the kids get around like some adults and they still respect it, it's like, oh, all right. So you innocent.
No, but Lizzo, she's always just been having fun with this shit though.
Yeah, no, but she cursed some niggas out too though. Like, oh, bitch, I'm a twerk in your mom's house. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. This is my ass. This is my body. It's like, yeah, true, but chill.
Yeah, you're right.
I purchased a seat at the Staples Center with my child.
Yeah, but I looked at her a little different with all that puff shit. I did, man. Shout out to her.
Well, how did you guys feel about Drea being allowed to twerk and Lizzo not?
I'm not doing that. Drea wasn't allowed to twerk. They didn't do the same thing at all. I watched both.
I didn't watch either.
No, I watched both. Drea didn't even bend down.
Okay. I just saw the headline.
She didn't even bend over.
I saw the outrage.
She was doing it. Listen, some chicks know how to do it like tastefully and cool. And some chicks got to bend all the way over and fucking expose their pussy lips to everybody.
Well, we like both.
We do.
No, I like to find the pussy lips. I don't want you to show them to everybody.
You like to find them, you said?
Yeah, I don't just want to.
They're in the same spot, Joe. They was in the same spot.
I'm saying, you just got them posted up. Like Pat Ewing.
I like to find them. They're in the same
pussy lips to Pat Ewing.
Yeah, man.
Doing an Easter egg hunt for the box?
Yeah, man. Let me get to the pussy lips, man. Don't just leave them out for everybody.
Nah, I kind of like when they hang off the thigh.
Rory, get out. Get out. Put your headphones on the mic and get out.
No, when they just chilling.
Don't worry, he's close to getting out. He started working out. Getting out. What else have we missed in the past 2 weeks? What else has been important? I don't know what new music has come out. I don't know what the artists are doing. Boy, do I feel bad for the artists that like need to be outside to get by. Like, that's all I keep thinking about.
Baby's putting out an album on Friday.
Babyface is putting out an album on Friday?
No, The Baby. Dub Baby.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
Baby.
Yeah.
It's called Blame It on Baby.
That's who I was blaming it on. I'm not buying it.
Well, no,
and it's his fault.
Titled it just
you
for
don't
you.
like the baby?
I've had enough more. I have.
Of the baby?
Of the same song.
Nah. It's not the same
I kind of like it still.
I'm just talking about me. I like him still. I like his interviews. I like what he stands for. I like when he's not doing the stupid shit. I like how he represents himself. I'm still.
He's been low. He's been low. Like he hasn't really been in headlines for any bullshit in a while.
Well, that's probably what you're advised to do after the headlines you've been involved. Yeah. I won't bring him up because it's not. Right. But yeah, I'm not.
Well, I'm curious because the last time he put out an album, he had the biggest record in the world at the time. Does he have a single out right now?
Yeah, I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I do feel bad for artists though, because I
personally, correct me if I'm wrong, because he may have one out, but I do think it's interesting that you're going from having the biggest record in the world. What's it called?
Exactly.
On my way, yeah.
Okay. As I was saying, I think it's interesting that you go from having the biggest record going into your album to now not having a record in a quarantine to putting out an album on Friday.
I think it's a
bold ass move.
It's interesting how the quarantine affects like record sales. Like, it goes to show you that streaming is not that we didn't know that already. That those of us that make money off streams, this shit ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still need clubs, you need DJs, you need people to be going to work, you need the primetime hours, getting spins, all that shit. Like,
exposure is still important.
Yo, streaming is down. Music streaming is down during this pandemic 20%.
Mm-hmm.
I bet. I'm not listening to shit.
I would have never guessed that, but it makes all the sense in the world, right?
People listen to music in their commute. Like on their commute to work and things
or
like
at the
that.
gym.
Yeah, gym.
Or when they're with people.
Or when you're doing anything. Any activity, you might have music on. When we're all confined and restricted to our house, Like I play music on the late night when I Insta live or just I'm cleaning up, but it's a real quick moment.
2 hours.
I play music, but it's it's music that I love. Not like I'm not looking for new shit.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Parks. When I get in those modes where let me clean the crib up real quick or let me work out or let me do something like that, I'm putting something on that I know and love.
Yo, why do Rory keep trying to push this he works out thing?
You have
get off, my nigga.
This is
when I'm in the crib working out, then all right, we get it, man.
Joe,
God damn it.
Joe, fitness is my life.
Health is wealth.
Fitness is my life, yo.
Rory listening to G-Unit doing yoga is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's not yoga music.
Hey, yo, get me in my zone.
Yeah, yo. Get you in your yoga zone?
Yeah.
Shit, speaking of music, let's hit the round of applause for somehow my sound effects keep getting lower and lower, but
It sounds good on this side.
oh, good. Hit a round of applause for Drake, who debuts #1 with Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Slide, yo.
I think it's Tootsie Slide.
Tootsie Slide. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just old. He debuts at #1 with Tootsie Slide. Saying round of applause because apparently that's a really big deal. I'm sure that's the goal to debut at #1.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever done that before.
He hasn't done it often.
No, yes. He has the most
Debut at
of all time, I think.
#1?
Streaming record ever.
No, I think y'all are wrong. I don't think a song has debuted at #1 more than
I find that hard.
2 other times. Drake, look that up, please. Save
I think I saw all the articles saying Drake sets records with Billboard of #1 whatever's.
Look up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not buying.
Yeah,
I'm not buying either of their stats because they're wrong all the time when
they are wrong all the time. But I mean, when I looked it up, not asking them, when I looked it up, I think it said this was his second or third time debuting at #1.
Oh, well, congrats to
Of
him.
course, he fucking has broken every Billboard. I don't want to talk about
With Madonna.
He kissed Madonna.
And why is he tied with her all the time?
He tongue kissed her.
Because they were tongue-tied.
I don't know if there was tongue.
No, it was tongue. Niggas be trying to forget about the tongue kisses Drake got out there in the streets, but I didn't.
Hey, man.
No, Madonna's down there, but you a tongue kisser too, Roy.
Oh, D. What are you talking about? That's my shit.
Oh, D.
Y'all not tongue kissing out here?
I'm not
Madonna?
Madonna at 70 years old.
Oh, yeah. I'm a tongue kiss Madonna at 70.
Yeah, why not?
That's the white boy bag. I get it.
Y'all have tongue kissed mad chicks that aren't
I've never tongue kissed a 60-something-year-old woman.
All right, well, there's a first for everything. You got to live.
Me neither, by the way. Mom.
Live your life.
No, Rory, you're right. Now that you say live my life, I get it.
Yeah, you might discover something new, Maul.
Yeah.
Come on, it's 2020. Stop staying in that box.
She'll take care of you.
I want to shout out. I mean, I feel like I left here shouting out Tory Lanez and the amazing job he's done during this whole pandemic quarantine radio shit. I really like what he's doing out there. I do enjoy the new project he put out, New Toronto 3. I really love whoever is hype manning Tory Lanez. Like, that guy deserves a fucking award.
I just want to note that Joe and Elliot are trying so hard to pretend to support and like everything that Tory Lanez is doing, but I know they shook.
They shook, Rory?
This is like, remember when Nicki tweeted out the first time, like, shout out to Cardi, she's such a great MC.
Mic check.
This is the same shit right now. I know it's obvious.
Mic check.
You can't look like you're a hater, but you shook.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. For anybody listening out there who may be unaware, I'm here to tell you, my spot is already solidified, you bitch ass niggas. I'm here already. There's nothing that y'all can do. I'm here. Now, I welcome everyone else, Tory included.
We've heard this whole entire routine.
But only because
you're not the first person to do this routine.
My spot is solidified. Now, if I was a little shaky in my shit, I would be a little shaky in my shit.
Listen, it's cool if you, Elliot, Charlamagne, and everyone else is shook because you guys don't have demon time and he does.
Demon time.
And Joe have a little demon time at night.
What is demon time?
Don't put on your whisper voice when you say that.
What is demon time?
I don't know where Joe is. Oh, I know. All right, Joe did an unboxing video the way the IG chicks do earlier.
Why is Rory playing with me?
This is sick, by the way.
Why is Rory playing with me like Like this ain't just fresh out the
By
mail.
the way, the
This
doorbell,
FedEx box straight out the mail.
the doorbell rang for this.
Hey, this ain't the small one. This ain't the small wet platinum.
Wait, so Demon Time is just...
Hold up, Mo.
No, I don't want to hold up.
Mo, hold up, my nigga.
I don't want to hold up.
Because you're not understanding me. Hold up.
I do not want to hold up for wet
Talk
platinum.
to me about a demon time, my nigga. Wait, hold up, Mo.
I don't want to hold. Stop telling me to hold up for
More, nigga. More.
I don't want to hold up for lube.
This is the 32-ounce bottle. Hold up, man.
What is wrong with you? Why do you have so much lube?
Yeah, I'm talking about playing with me,
All right,
man.
I just want to note that I mentioned that Tori had demon time, and Joe's response was he has demon time too. So are you suggesting you're going to beat off on your IG live with Wet
Man, you
Platinum?
know my body.
unfollowed now.
That's your response to Tory Lanez? All right, wait till I start beating off on that. Some real demon shit.
That nigga Joe got enough wet platinum for 40 years, man.
Nah, hey, oddly enough, that's about a good 2 weeks.
Your whole legs be wet
Hey, that's
afterwards?
about a two weeks. Knock it down. Ass gonna be a little wet.
The lower half?
That's enough for 2 weeks.
Wet platinum on your ankles?
Nigga Joe is definitely using that as lotion.
Oh, God.
What else is there? What else is there? Y'all want to talk about any music that came out over the last week and a half that we ain't been here?
Division is coming on Friday. Tory was the only other new
This
music.
Friday coming finally?
Yeah, this Friday.
Kiana Lede dropped
Kiana
an album.
Lede, don't do that, Rory.
Yeah, she dropped a great album.
I thought we talked about it too.
Yeah, I would have brought that up right away.
Shit.
No, I think that was we didn't talk about that.
Well, that's a great album.
I think we spoke about it coming out. I don't think we did a show after it came out though.
No, we spoke about Jesse Reyes.
I know we did
And then
that.
Kiana came out right after that, a week after that. And that album is really good. Shout out to Kiana Lede. Great,
sure.
great album. It's a vibe. It is.
It's back to our type of shit.
Division, I've liked everything the Division has been putting out. I have.
Just put out last Friday, Ty Dolla, Buju Banton. Who else is on the record? That was just that man.
Yeah, just that.
What's the name of it though?
Name of that record is Dangerous City.
That shit is hard.
Dangerous City. Real good record. Shout out to Division. Looking here. Yeah, no, that's it as far as the new music. Still waiting on Alina Perez to drop. Still on this Jivion shit.
Yeah, Jivion
Whole
shit.
project.
Yeah, I'm still on that. And listen, man, the music releases, I guess, have been kind of slow. Not everybody is built or ready to release during a pandemic.
Which isn't a slight. Like,
No, not
I'm
at all.
totally fine
Not
if
at
the artist
all.
is like, fuck
Not at
this.
all.
I'm not putting an album out during this time.
I was talking to Ian yesterday saying, he was saying, do I think that the Drake release will be affected at all by what's going on? And I said, no.
No,
Drake has already shot all of his videos. Drake will green screen him from his house.
Yeah.
The song debuted at #1. I don't think he's the caliber.
There's nothing that can affect Drake's release at this point.
We're talking about regular artists.
Yeah. Drake is locked into they're gonna get his album.
This is only good for the super mega star or the super I do this shit in my bedroom star.
Yeah.
I think West Side is coming Friday, right? Pray for Paris.
17th. Yeah, it's Friday.
And
The Dream.
I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the dream. The dream.
and prayers to West Side. He announced on IG that he had corona and is recovering.
Yeah.
Prayers to West Side. Prayers to Fred the Godson.
For sure.
Yes.
I'm sure where he is in his bout with COVID-19. But
Babyface and his family. That was the delay for the battle. Babyface and his family had
yeah, but let me just
COVID-19.
love to Fred first. Don't do that.
Oh no, I was just naming people. My bad.
Yeah, but
Definitely prayers to Fred for sure.
Yo, Babyface was sick. let's deal with Fred.
No. Definitely prayers for Fred for sure.
Oh, you're
Always.
from the Bronx. Don't do that.
That's exactly prayers for Fred.
Shout out to Fred. We love you. We miss you. I'm not sure your certain state, but you in our prayers over here, man.
Yeah.
And we hope you're doing well, and we love you.
Last I heard, he was doing better, so hopefully that trend is continuing.
Thank God. Round of applause. Babyface, another one. Yes. Babyface and his family seem to be doing well, seem to be in the recovery process of that. Salute to him and his family. Who else?
Prayers to Karl Anthony Towns. His mom passed away as a result of battling COVID-19.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of the stuff like I can't even imagine, man.
Yeah, man. Prayers to the Towns family.
Yeah, Scarface has been battling. He had COVID, recovered, I guess, and then had kidney issues as a result of the COVID. So, prayers up to Scarface again.
And prayers for you if you're listening and have it, and or know someone that does have it, a family member, a friend, associate, coworker. Prayers to everyone.
Yeah, my dad is in recovery mode. I saw a lot of people saying, man, why you guys just can't Zoom and get the podcast done. Truth of the matter is that I needed to be present and focused on my ill family members, mainly being my dad, who was laid up in the hospital. He's doing a whole lot better. He's in his recovery process. Thank God. Thank God for that, man. So, like I said, I know this thing has hit home for a lot of us.
Yeah.
It's come close. I know people that have passed, people that are very close to them, people who were asymptomatic and have passed.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a time to take things lightly at all. So I want to make sure everybody out there keeps health and love first and foremost over all of this shit. And let's just take it serious, man. Let's just take it serious. Again, congratulations to everybody who was lucky enough to overcome this deadly virus. Shout out to those of you who are lucky enough to not really know how deadly it is because it hasn't hit close to home for you yet. And shout out to everybody out there in the front lines just dealing with this shit, man. I had to cut the news off yesterday because it was just like depressing.
I don't even watch the news like that anymore, honestly.
It was Cuomo and de Blasio seem to be fighting over when they think the schools should be put back in. Like, I don't have time for our leadership to fight with one another over what should be happening. Somebody should just figure it out and let us know.
I watched Trump's press conference yesterday.
Oh my God.
2 days ago now, if you're listening to this. And listen, I'm of the belief that Trump waited too long and we can fault him for that. And I'm totally with you. But the media and Trump going back and forth on who was right about it is the most counterproductive shit I've ever seen. Everyone in that room is fucking gross. CNN included, all of you. You're all fucking nasty. The fact that y'all are going back and forth with the president about, I said I was going to do it, I didn't do it, is, you think that's what we as the American people want to hear right now?
Mm-hmm.
Or
some shit from January that we're blaming? Yeah. Once the shit is over, if you want to get in the blame game, I might be there with you. But come on. Now it's not.
I didn't like something that Saul Cuomo said. He said, as far as talking about the numbers were down for New York, he said this isn't, God didn't do this, faith didn't do this, like New Yorkers did this. He was absolutely wrong about that. Like, you can't say God didn't do that. Like, I don't even understand what he's talking about.
Didn't do what?
Like, God is not he didn't help flatten the curve and flatten the numbers of people that were affected and dying. Like, what do you mean he didn't? Like,
listen, God is great, and I feel you, but I think that it's flattened because we all are staying inside and doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I agree with Cuomo on that one, personally. But God is great.
Okay. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not the religious expert, but okay.
I'm a spiritual. I love religion. I love God, but
because I can go back to Cuomo's first speech when this all started, and I can tell you exactly how much he was speaking to God.
Wait, was this on Easter Mall? You talking about the Easter press conference?
No, I don't think this was Easter.
Okay. Because the Easter press conference is funny in context now that you say that. Because all he was saying was New Yorkers are the most religious and godly people that we have. And all everyone's doing now is praying today. That's funny that you mentioned that.
That's what I'm saying. For him to say that.
The press conference was telling all New Yorkers how religious they were.
Everybody whose job I like that they're doing, more shit's on. It's like, I don't know how to feel.
No, Cuomo doing a great job.
I like Cuomo.
He's been doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm not going to shit on him, man. I like the job he's doing.
I wasn't shitting on him, but you can't sit somewhere one week and say...
On that point, though.
You can't sit somewhere one week and say, we need to pray, we need to do that. And then when things start looking good, you say, God didn't do that.
No, Maul is right.
The fuck are you talking about?
Cuomo said, I didn't hear that from Cuomo. I didn't know the context
I didn't hear it
of what
either.
you was said.
I didn't hear it either.
Like,
But
what are you talking about?
Maul is correct if that's the case, because that's funny. 'Cause
Like 1 week, but but you know what that goes to? That goes to the niggas in the hood that don't believe in God, that don't pray, and as soon as they get shot, who the first person they talking to? God.
I think the hood believes in God more than any part of the world.
Yep.
Nah, you can't make it convenient. Is what I'm saying. Don't make it convenient to thank God and pray to God.
You've never been a Catholic.
Right.
Hey, can I get a check on the shot clock? Where the time at? How much time we got? Or how much time we at?
We're about an hour and a half.
Sure, saver.
Coming in guard. 5'7".
Why is he?
Didn't go to college.
5'7".
No, I want to see.
Name
Where's that? On his page.
starting at the 1. Small. Coming in at 6'7". Saving the RZA's audio. Saving the dance-a-thon. Saving Rim. You know him as the greatest engineer ever. Parks.
That was your echo?
Coming in at 2. From St. Peter's College. From Hudson Catholic. The nastiest from Ireland. Rory.
The nastiest from Ireland.
That was good.
Yeah, we might need to move that to the front.
We can do that.
Or just leave it.
Yeah. The intermission. Come back.
Right. All right, we're back now.
Intermission is the end.
Outro. That was a hard outro.
Yeah.
That was a good outro. Are you guys going to watch the Jordan doc since you played that?
Of course.
Gotta
Anything
watch
else to
that.
watch?
The 10-part series for 10 weeks.
Yes. Hopefully this will take us right to the end of the quarantine.
Yeah, right?
Hopefully.
Jordan and Issa.
Did you guys watch episode 1 of season 4 of Insecure?
Absolutely.
I thought
Gotta support Issa.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're going.
I watched
we
it.
don't know.
We don't.
We don't. Maybe.
I watched it. I watched the season 4 premiere of
Are you caught up though?
Insecure. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I was caught up.
gotcha.
I still
They're
gotta watch it.
always gonna kill Issa.
Who killed her?
Like the fans are killing her. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
What's episode 1?
Spoiler alert. The fans are killing her because her friend is dating Lawrence.
You guys do know this is a TV show, right? Listen, I've been part of Lawrence Hive, and I do love that every season he just crushes mad pussy, and he's doing great in his career and living an awesome life. Yeah, stop clowning on the guy that used to work at Best Buy. See how that turned out for you, ladies.
I think it was a
Squad
dope.
revenge.
I think it was a dope topic just because that happens for women
Often.
Like, yeah, your homegirl is now dating the dude you used to fuck with.
For everyone that is Team Issa, it must sting that her mentor is now fucking her ex.
It's the way the game would go sometimes.
Like, talk about how to get over on your ex. I'm fucking your mentor.
Does anyone have
Where
a
you trying to get the game from?
Does anyone have a story they'd like to share on when they started fucking the homegirl of the girl they used to fuck?
I did a spiteful fuck once.
Oh, I didn't know there was a name for it. A
Oh
spite.
yeah.
What was a spiteful fuck? I was young,
Definitely.
and I was hurt. I was coming off a breakup in my early 20s, And I may have fucked a friend out of spite. I'm not proud of that moment, honestly. I don't think that's dope. I think it's kind of corny.
No, but it's different because Joe talking about if you actually like the girl.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But I'm not off
I did it
for
to
it.
fuck.
It
was corny. It was a very corny.
That pussy was thrown on you. How could it pay her back?
He's trying to remix
And if it did pay you back, did you have change?
I changed, Maul. I changed.
There you go.
The spiteful fuck.
That's spiteful fuck. I'm not proud of it.
A guy, yeah.
Oh no, it's nasty.
That is a nasty trait.
It was a corny move. In retrospect, I didn't like it. I didn't like how I felt.
I'm gonna fuck her to pay her back.
Logically, it doesn't make no sense.
I don't like it.
Makes no sense. I've done it though.
I didn't like it then either.
You too, Parks?
Oh yeah. No, we did a whole switcheroo one time.
A switcheroo.
Yeah. My homeboy fucked one of my exes, so I fucked his current.
Swag.
Wait. He fucked your ex, so you fucked his current girlfriend?
Oh, these white boys is wild.
Yeah.
These are some wild white boys right here.
Oh, fam, but please, if y'all don't shut the fuck up.
Word.
Why?
You wouldn't?
I've never fucked my homeboy's current girlfriend. I've never done that.
I've never done that. So why do I have to shut up?
You don't.
Well, he fucked my ex.
Well, you made it a race thing.
Hold on.
Everyone in the situation besides me was black. They were participants.
Yeah, I'm not fucking my man's current girlfriend. We ain't doing that.
I'm sorry. That didn't help me. Nothing you or Parks said made me understand.
Wait, Parks,
better.
were you still friends with this guy?
Parks said dude was fucking his ex, so he had to fuck his current.
His current. Yeah.
No, because me and my ex were like still kind of, it was the post-breakup ex. Like we were kind of still kicking it.
You weren't if she was fucking him and you didn't know. No, you're not still kind of kicking it. Your ex
no,
can
you can
fuck
still
your,
kick it and she can fuck.
Absolutely.
Not if she don't have to tell him.
That's probably happening to all of you right now besides Parks.
I don't talk to none of my exes about who they're fucking currently.
Of course not.
No, okay. You talking about
trying to find out.
You talking about somebody you know, or just like a friend? If you just know somebody that's fucking your ex, that's whatever. We talking about like a friend.
Oh, it wasn't like a close friend. It was someone that was hanging around.
He had to fuck his current queen.
Hey, man.
His current queen.
Oh, I don't feel bad about nothing Jeff Goldblum did to you. I don't. Nah, I take it back. That's karma. That's karma as Jeff.
Now, if you and your girl or former girl are still kind of kicking it and going through it, figuring shit out, and then someone comes through and smashes, I'm striking back.
Well, let me ask Maul. Well, maybe just
yeah. Hey, Maul, I got your face.
Let me just ask.
Wait, he's striking back.
He didn't know he was striking. He didn't know that. He didn't know he was striking though.
Shit.
He knew he was striking.
No, he didn't. He thought that was your ex.
He thought it was over.
We've had this conversation before too.
He didn't know there was a weird ex phase where he couldn't fuck your ex.
Yes, he did.
He didn't think that was affecting you still, Parks. He just wanted to fuck your ex.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, bro.
Okay. Parks, listen, it is what it is.
Well, let me ask Joe, maybe not Maul.
The Emperor strikes back.
Maul has never done anything uncool and he's bulletproof. Joe, you've never committed a sexual act and felt odd afterwards that not sexually related, more like, I don't want to say friendship, but just the entire scenario. You felt like you shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, but none had to do with this other person fucked this girl, and now I need to.
Not even in your younger years. You never spitefully fuck somebody.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, honestly, his current girl was like, because he cheated on her with my ex, and so she was like, she came to me. I was like, I bet.
Time to beat.
Like,
yeah, like now that you mention it, yeah, I should straight back.
Now you sound like Maul. Maul's done that before.
I've never done that. I've never fucked my homeboy's or current girlfriend.
Maul, have you ever done anything flagrant sexually, not sexually, but within the scenario?
I've never fucked any of my homeboy's ex-girlfriends.
Neither have I, but
I've never
anything
done
else I'm saying.
Like
what else were we talking about? What are you talking about?
I just said I spitefully fucked my ex's friend.
I've never done that.
For me to execute spite, like I would be fucking her sister or something, and I just never brought myself to that. Like She never had a friend she valued enough to care about if somebody if somebody fucked her.
I think that says a lot about you two.
Yeah, like, nah, my brain has never taken it there.
Have you ever fucked the chick that she was, I don't want to say beefing with, but didn't particularly like?
Maybe by mistake. Like, I didn't know y'all had some type of friction.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even know you knew this chick. Like,
Nah, the chick that you was.
Now you acting like Maul.
nah, this was
Yeah, word for real.
This was a random bartender that I was fucking. I didn't know
Nah, the chick.
had the old smoke.
You've never just taken inventory of the women that your girl has maybe said she didn't particularly like, not in a real beef, but said some slick comments about, and then maybe targeted them. I haven't done this. I just know that you probably have.
No,
so now you sound like me, Rory.
no, 9 times out of 10, I've wanted to continue fucking the girl that didn't want to fuck me anymore.
Well,
Like,
that's all of us as men.
I didn't
wanna
say,
fuck the chick.
all right, I'm going to show you now. Like,
Now I'll get you.
no, I want to keep fucking you.
Well, by the way, it never works.
And if you want to leave,
It doesn't
That
work.
just sounds bad. It sounds bad.
yeah, all right.
Well, no, I guess it worked in my scenario because it did piss her off, but I still liked my ex-girlfriend, so it didn't work.
For me, when you leave me for the next dick, now I just have to monitor the outcome and the result of you and that dick. I'm that guy.
I can't say I've ever
y'all better
been-
y'all better get a white picket fence and start a family, bitch.
And
Because I'm watching.
the next dick after you is never the white picket fence dick.
Why?
Ever.
Why?
Ever.
Word.
No, but there's been a few chicks that come to me as if the next guy was gonna sweep them off their feet, and I'm like, nah, ma. Nah. But you hate him when you say that. Like he ain't gonna sweep you off your feet.
But that was my that was my point. Whatever time we used to record, when she come back to you that he really listens, he's really attentive to what I'm saying. It's because he just met you.
Yeah.
All your stories are new.
Yeah, you still have rollover minutes. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
once they get to know you,
That'll
bitch.
run out soon.
I know your last name, of course, is attentive.
Yeah,
I've
you
known
still
you
got
for
rollover.
5 years.
5-year you ain't the dopest.
Word.
Yeah, niggas don't care when they get to know the girl. They don't.
All that shit fades.
No, it's true.
No. We
hey,
start paying attention to the things that matter. We start ignoring the little shit that women value that men's brains don't particularly care about. They still want you to be attentive to all that little shit that after 5 years we don't care for because we know it's not important to the larger picture and scheme of what we're trying to do here.
That's how all my arguments with women go, over some shit that I really don't care about in real life.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about this.
And meanwhile, if you look at the bigger picture and what I'm doing for our relationship, it's on point.
Oh, you've met a girl that looked at what you were doing for the relationship?
Oh, no. I'm talking about what's going on in my head.
Oh, okay. I
That's where Rory was at with it. That's what his thought process was.
I didn't
His
say
thought process.
met with compromise. I'm saying this is what I said.
Yeah, I've never met that girl. I haven't been that lucky.
Haven't been that. All right, Joe.
What?
You can't say shit like they listening.
Damn, Joe has the A now?
Wow.
You don't have one?
He has exes. What are you talking about?
I was talking about currents.
Oh, currents. Oh, okay.
Current exes, nigga.
Yeah, you got current exes.
And currents that I want to ex.
Maul, how have you been dealing with the quarantine and the
Y'all been
opposite
fucking
sex?
during quarantine. Come on, give it up. Tell the truth.
Nah, blood.
For real? Your
Maul's
Maul is
lying.
such a hypochondriac.
I'm serious.
Girl.
I told you. I'm dead serious.
You can wipe her down with the Lysol.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I think Corona's STD, so you got to kind of,
Corona's not it.
Right, don't bring science into this.
I mean, it could be.
It's just
STD.
transmitted. It's not sexual. It's a TD.
But if you can transmit it,
It can be. Yeah, you can transmit it through sex though.
It's a TD. Well, you make out during sex, so.
Well, if you have sex from 6 feet apart, you'll be all right.
All right, now y'all don't make out during sex.
Hell no.
Not even like if she's breathing heavy, if she's panting,
Oh, y'all bugging.
if she's breathing heavy, you can catch it.
You guys are way too cool.
Word.
No, if she's breathing heavy, you can catch it because you can breathe in the
You
air.
don't want to make out with the chick you fucking. I don't know if you should be fucking her.
For real.
Newsflash, fellas, we fucked the girl we shouldn't fuck mad times.
No, I didn't say shouldn't.
You said you don't know if we should be fucking her.
I mean, shouldn't want to. No.
Nah, I'm not rolling with that.
We're guys.
I've had sex with a lot of girls that I never kissed.
You want to fuck again?
Shouldn't be and shouldn't want.
Even
Two
though
totally different
I've
things.
been dubbing chicks left and right. I mean, I'm talking shit with Rory because we do a podcast and it's guys, but I've been turning shit down left and right, you thirsty fucking Jezebels.
But hold on, Rory, you never met a girl that you was smashing that she didn't like kissing? Like she wasn't with kissing?
Yeah, sure. And
That's what I'm saying. Like girls don't, a lot of women don't like kissing.
I've plenty of chicks I haven't made out with, nor even looked face to face with.
Yeah, that's all.
Rory has fucked plenty of chicks.
The girl
No, that he didn't kiss. That he didn't kiss. I'm just saying that he didn't kiss.
I don't know my body now. Joe, you like my body count?
No. Please, no.
You asked for my body count.
Look what Joe asked for in a quarantine.
What else is important in the quarantine?
Have the nudes and videos been different in the quarantine? Maul and Joe?
Have the nudes and the videos been different?
I never get.
Are they running out of shit to do?
I never get the nudes and the videos. Only from one person, which that's the only person I want them from. But other chicks, I'm not soliciting now.
Okay. Has she gotten more creative with the quarantine?
She's been good.
All right.
She's been good. And she's the best. She's the GOAT at that shit.
Maul, what about your plethora?
I've gotten a lot of DMs, surprisingly.
I'm
opening up like the DMs that from the people I don't follow, like the women I don't follow.
Wait, you getting nude?
Couple nice ones in there, right? Tell truth.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I gotta come down this avenue more often.
Couple sleepers in there, right?
Yeah, can I play those sleepers?
A couple you had to accept and say LOL.
Yeah, like, send a couple prayer hands back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you moved a few over the primary, huh?
Yeah. Just I just got to go see what that station is talking about.
My little farm system ain't bad. There's some that's sitting there in general that
my farm system.
you might could come
Triple A ball.
You might could come up out of that general talk. You know what I mean?
My farm system.
In trouble, man. What else is happening that's important out there aside from none of us being able to go outside?
Savon, talk to us. What's going on?
Say Vigady.
Okay.
Savon's got nothing.
Hey.
All right. 9-3.
Savon, you work for us for how long? You don't know how we feel about it?
Savon with the hard-hitting questions.
You don't know how we feel about the Tekashi stuff? Well, tell them how we feel about the Tekashi stuff.
All right, Savon Low.
We ain't touching. We ain't talking about that. That's not for this platform.
I think our stance, everyone in this podcast, is not even to talk about.
No, our stance should be the only stance, but our stance should be the only stance, but it's not. And I already see what's happening.
Fuck 6ix9ine.
That's what
Don't try to come out making your little friendly snitch jokes. I'm not rolling. Do it, Tory Lanez, not Joe. I'm not rolling. Ack is trying his best to break him back into society. No, I'm not rolling. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
It's the clown shit. It's the cornballs that's welcoming.
This industry is full of fucking clowns, man.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I'm not doing that.
Must be new.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been that way. It's been that way for a while. More. I don't know if we started recording. I'm shocked that you saw mine and Lenny's tiffed.
Yeah, I saw it. Somebody, you know, people. We can't listen. None of us can do anything on Instagram and people don't screenshot it and send it. That's just weird.
That's a fact.
Well, why they sending my shit to you, man? Let me say what I'm saying.
They send it to me. They like, yo, get your man. He getting bored in this quarantine. He about to start some shit. I'm like, what happened? I opened up the DM and I saw it. I was like, okay.
You have to realize, Joe, our listeners screenshot. I could say yo to my friend and they'll at you more with a screenshot and be like, yo, look at your man wilding this morning.
Yeah, like, yo, that's you. Man.
You think the Lenny thing was going to get past us?
Yeah, because I didn't think that was like such a big deal.
It wasn't. It's never a big deal. Like none of that shit is big deals.
You're
but
bored at home, and
no, I'd have said that if everybody was still outside.
Yeah, I believe that.
Bored at home thing.
You would have scrolled past it.
Maybe, but there's a chance I might have thrown something out there.
Is everything meant to be said?
No, not everything, but that. Come on, man.
Why?
Nigga, get it. Shut up.
You guys.
Well, in Joe's brain, everything is
I
meant to be.
I hate these niggas with this fake supportive shit. Does Lenny
What
support?
if Lenny really support everybody?
But does he really support everybody? The answer is no.
I think Lenny supports a lot of people in a good way.
Does Lenny really support everybody the way that it's marketed? Nigga, no.
Everybody.
Well, I think the people that you see
What
him
is
supporting,
everybody?
I think Lenny has his hand in a lot of things behind the scenes to support people that you may not know about.
So that's not everybody.
I think he's involved in.
No, he doesn't support everybody, Joe. It's impossible to support everybody.
He support, yeah, I do.
So, but Lenny does not support everybody.
The ones you see him supporting, he's actually supporting.
Support everybody.
Then why? I don't know why you just won't say no. Lenny doesn't support everybody. Everybody don't support everybody. So why are you fucking marketing it like you support everybody the same? Not you.
No, Joe.
Not you.
Lenny.
He supports the people you see him publicly supporting. He actually supports.
Yes, he really does. That's why I'm like,
he does. Shut the fuck up. Support him in your living room, nigga. Stop being so vocal about this fucking fake support for everybody. It's not support for everybody. You don't support everybody. You support the niggas that you have a vested fucking business interest in, and that's okay. That's okay. But don't market it like you just support everybody. You don't. You don't. So if nobody's going to say that, Joe is going to be the one to say, "Oh, really? This nigga just supports everybody."
I don't think he markets it. I don't think he marks it.
Why? He responded to me saying, "I love everybody."
That's just a reply to your dickhead comment.
And I wasn't going to reply and say, "Nigga, no, you don't. No, you don't. You know how long I've known you? You want me to name the niggas you haven't loved?"
I don't think his response was.
This man niggas he hasn't loved. Where's Petey Crack at right now? Let me talk to him.
How do you know Lenny and Petey Crack don't talk?
Petey Crack is not loved by Lenny S.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Nor is Lenny advertising that he supports Petey Crack or doesn't.
But it's not a Lenny S conversation for me. All these industry niggas that fake and lie and pretend like they are supportive of everybody the same.
I don't put Lenny. I don't put Lenny in that category.
Okay,
I don't.
I do.
I will say, and knowing Lenny personally, the people you see him publicly supporting,
he supports for real.
Supports for real. Like he's working with them.
Absolutely,
like Tory Lanez.
Sure.
You said what?
Like Tory Lanez.
And first of all, if you look at his comment,
he supported him.
Actually, if you look at his comment, all he said was Tory's crew supports him more than any other crew. He didn't even bring himself into it.
How about
you brought himself into it?
How about Lenny shut the fuck up? How about that?
You commented too. What are you talking about? How about you shut up?
I did. I did shut up.
You commented on the same platform.
I hate all these fake positive niggas. Shut the fuck up. Tell me when you mad at somebody. Tell me when somebody did something wrong. All these niggas come out the blue. Oh man, what a great team. Oh, the movement. Zone. Nigga shit, nigga.
You think it's everyone's job to speak negatively?
All these niggas are fucking liars. All of them. I think we're in an industry full of liars.
Oh, that's a fact.
I think we're in a business that gets by off of just lying.
I totally
agree. That's a fact.
Fuck up, you.
But that's been forever, Joe. Though. That's been forever. But in speaking for Lenny actually does support and be with the people that you see him supporting and that he's with. That's all I'm saying. Now with the whole Tory, him speaking on the Tory thing was him just saying that he loves how Tory's team.
I asked him what
man.
Shut up, nigga.
That's all he was commenting on, and then you come like. Lenny loves everybody.
Love, nigga. Sit down somewhere. Sit down.
I
think who the fuck need to hear that you love how Tory's team is handling things?
I think you'd be mistaken about the amount of people that want to love what Lenny
I think I know these niggas for real and they fake and phony.
A lot of them are.
For real and they fake and phony.
I agree.
A lot of them are.
I don't think Lenny's the one. But I will ask you.
And this conversation is not just about Lenny, by the way.
I was going to actually
yeah, we talking about industry shit, not Lenny. I want to make myself clear because he might be sensitive, Sammy. This is not just about Lenny. It's just period.
Okay, not in the Lenny thing, but to come from that, do you think everyone's job is to always have to give their negative point of view? Like, what if people who are behind the scenes only want to give their positive point of view? Why do they owe their negative point of view to the world?
Oh, you don't owe anything. But when you only give your positive point of view.
When your job is not to even give your point of view. What's wrong with just giving your positive point of view?
Awesome. So your job, you're not required to give any point of view at all.
No. To the public.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your job is not to give any point of view. But now the only point of view you ever have is a positive one.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? What's not wrong with it? The person,
to the public,
the person that gets along with everybody gets along with nobody.
You're missing my point.
Tell me more.
To the public, of course, it's everyone's job to be real with the people they work with and give their actual point of view, which is always not positive. More times, probably not positive. But because we have Instagram and we see everyone has access to talk to the world, especially people that may be popular in the industry, but their job is not to commentate on shit. What's wrong with just giving your positive point of view and shutting the fuck up when you have something negative to say to the world, to the public, not to your team?
Nothing may be wrong with it to the people that don't see anything wrong with it, which is a lot of people. Just know that there's a whole other community of people that see through it. That's it. And to those people, they are going to find something wrong with you being Mr. Positive in an industry where niggas don't even wake up to good news every day.
Okay. I'm saying,
well, maybe that's Lenny's thing. He understands that people don't. It's more negative to wake up to than positive, and I think that Lenny.
Give me one bad opinion then. Nobody's telling you to be less positive.
But why? His job is not to give opinions to the public.
Then don't give none. Then go take the fucking picture and shut up. Then
no. Why can't you spread positivity?
Are you telling Lenny to shut up and dribble?
That's what I heard.
Take a fucking picture.
Hate all these niggas, man. Not Lenny, but every last one of them. Jesus. Anyway, all right. What else we had? I didn't mean to go on a Lenny rant.
Nah, Lenny's that's my guy.
Shout out to Lenny.
You said more what?
Y'all dying to go to Lenny's Halloween party.
Actually, I think you've gone to Lenny's.
Been to them.
I've never gone. I've never been. You dying to go.
No, why y'all?
Matter of fact, actually, you went to the last one that I didn't go to.
Every time I get a good one off on y'all try to jump me.
Because you can't. I've never been to a Lenny Halloween party.
Why? I can't say that though.
Nah, because I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna correct. No.
What else we got, man? I definitely was in the Lenny Halloween party. I had a mask. I didn't know it was his party. He come strutting like he was the man. I'm like, I'm blowing his joint. Fuck out of here, man. Think I'm partying on Halloween with Lenny S?
Yeah, that's what he was at his party. He was at his party.
With Lenny S and Tahiri. Nigga, if you don't, man.
Yeah, when the DJ was setting up.
Fuck out of here. I'll put this mask on at home. Sorry, Lala.
All right.
Mad people catching strays right now.
Word.
I love Lala, but no, I'm not partying with fucking Lenny S. on man. That's me. What else we got?
Yo, you are sick. All about the bingeables. We have anything?
I was talking to a couple of rappers, and this has nothing to do with the bingeables. A lot of these rappers are putting into perspective for me how Dr. Dre would look in one of these battles.
Brolic.
Yeah.
I don't know if
with the shirt my size.
I don't know if there's a way he loses.
No, he's not losing.
To anybody's name in hip hop.
No.
Who?
Dr. Dre.
Sorry.
No, he can't battle nobody, man.
Yeah, no.
They do have a battle lined up for him. I just don't see.
Can you say the name?
How that's going to go a different way. No,
the only person you could potentially battle is Pharrell and the Neptunes. Potentially.
Dre.
Yeah. Dre's been doing it since the 80s, bro.
He can't battle nobody.
Rick Rubin?
Right.
He would clean up Rick.
Well, is he going to play?
Rick Rubin got a lot of shit across a lot of different genres.
He does. And through many eras.
Rick Rubin's getting cleaned up by Dr. Dre.
But he's getting.
He would in a beat battle.
Is Dr. Dre going to play that first Aftermath album?
No, he doesn't have to.
No, I think he pressed delete on that.
Keep your head singing. Ring, ding, dong.
That was my shit.
Ring, da, ding, 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 dong.
That shit was hard.
I like it too. I like it too.
And what was the East Coast versus West Coast
East
record?
Coast Killer, West Coast Killer.
That shit was hard. Fuck y'all. That one was good.
That was your shit, Rory?
That was my shit.
Rory jumped in to sing Ring Dong with me.
Hell yeah. That record was hard.
Ring, ding, dong. Ding, da, ding.
If I could play music right now, I would play that record.
My laptop is not even coming on anymore.
Okay.
I don't know if that song was on that.
Joe sounds so defeated. My laptop's not even coming on anymore.
I don't think that song was on that album.
Brendan, help!
Brendan is lights down.
Help!
I don't think that song was on that album, by the way.
No, maybe not.
It probably wasn't.
No, maybe not.
That was on a soundtrack or something, I think.
It was on the Friday
Look at
soundtrack.
Park trying to defend. Keep your head spinning.
Fuck
Hey, you sitting over there. Yes, that was my shit. I remember the bridge. You better
That was Joe Part right there.
Hey, Brendan,
You better get up out of your chair.
y'all don't remember that bridge. Hey, you sitting over there. You better get up out your chair.
I want to hear Rory do the East Coast, West Coast Killer hook.
I have it on this laptop. I have it all, but I just can't play it.
Yeah, no, Dr. Dre would be tough to beat. I don't. Yeah, the rappers just really put me in my place about how Dre would fare in a beat battle. We should just leave him alone, man.
You gotta leave him alone.
Yeah. There's way too much happening over there.
Yeah. He's been making fucking culture-defining hits since like 83 or some shit.
Yeah, leave that man alone. Let him stay on this boat or wherever he's at.
Is Dre playing shit from the Firm album?
You play Phone Tap.
Phone Tap is not making his top 10.
You know what's funny? That the phone tap, I was talking to Words about this. Phone Tap is Dre going light.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And you can't just tell Dre to play 20 songs.
Or, yeah, you gotta give him 60.
Yes, you can. If you could tell Babyface to do it, you could tell Dre to do it.
I don't think you should tell Babyface to do that either.
You shouldn't. You're right. You shouldn't tell Teddy Riley or Babyface to do it. Let's hold up. We got a little echo. Hold up.
Just hit mute on your laptop.
Oh, hey, you sitting over there. You better get up out your chair. Hey, I thought I pressed mute on my laptop. I did.
Oh, Rory.
I'm playing that.
Yeah, that's why it's echoing, Rory, because your shit probably came unmuted.
Nah, it's still muted.
I muted my computer. I don't know if that helps at all, but.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Check.
It seems.
Hey,
Yo.
Yeah, we go.
I'm waiting on my other laptop, so we want to stop for a minute?
I thought we did stop. I didn't think this was real.
Over there.
I see the recording light is on, so you guys want to get at it?
Sure.
Who's recording?
Erickson.
Oh.
Because otherwise I would have to send the videos to him and then,
Got you.
you know what I'm saying, it'd get crazy. Audio's easy, but videos are massive, so we'll lose half a day just uploading, sending shit.
All right. Then let's fucking pod.
Let's pod.
I lost my Zoom camera already. Here we go. All right, what do we leave off with? Dr. Dre. What was the last thing we said?
Cut it on, man. Cut it on, man.
We're going.
Listen, I just chimed into B-Dot's live where he was talking to JD. And JD is looking for Puff Smoke.
Big time.
Puff put something out during the dance-a-thon that Park saved saying that his catalog is different and if niggas want to smoke, they should probably team up. I guess a lot of people thought that he was talking to JD. Puff just confirmed in there that he was talking to anybody. Dr. Dre, Jermaine Dupri. Puff in that chat just told Dr. Dre and Jermaine Dupri that they could team up.
All right. I love Puff. Like, him to death.
I mean, that's Puff, man. The marketing guru, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about, because then it's for the culture. It's for the culture. That's all.
Puff told Dre and JD to take a team up and face them.
Yeah, it's for the culture.
Puff said, if you beat the Trackmasters, you can come fight me.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he told Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Trackmasters, and now think about it.
JD said if you actually wrote some of your shit, I'll think about it.
Did he? Now Rory says that JD will easily handle the Trackmasters.
Not a chance. Not an easy chance. Not easy.
I have JD beating the Trackmasters.
Okay.
I have JD beating them too.
I don't.
Really, no. I don't. I'm not going to shit on the Trackmasters like that. I'm well aware of their resume.
Are you?
I am. Are you aware of JD's resume?
I am.
Maybe I'm not.
I don't think you are.
All right. Well, what do you got?
So I think you're unaware of social death and everything.
You got the Brad Confessions, nigga. What else you got?
Nah, so don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not going from the Brat to Confessions. We're not doing that.
Gonna be Team Puff?
No, we're not doing
Think
that.
I'm not gonna get my cape? What do you want the cape to be?
No,
We're not doing that.
I'm not talking about Puff.
Yeah, but I got a cape a little bit.
We're talking about JD and Trackmasters, man.
Trackmasters got a lot of fucking hits, bro.
Can you tell me about some of the hits that both the Trackmasters and Jermaine Dupri have?
Well, let's not be ignorant. Let's pull up both of their discographies.
Well, that's why I was asking to tell me, so I can.
I'm going through it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, Juicy, Trackmasters. What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh.
Good night.
Hey, you.
Hey.
See you later.
They stole that from Pete Rock.
I mean, okay.
What? Hey, it's a point for them.
Yeah, it's still a point. Point
For them.
Money Anything,
Juicy wins.
of course.
Yeah.
I didn't know Trackmasters did Juicy though.
Candy Rain, Soul for Real.
Oh, here go Joe. Joe, what you putting on when that come on?
That's a point for them. When Soul For Real come on, that's a point to Soul For Real.
I Shot You.
When-
LL.
Hey, wait. When Nas I Rule the World come on, if y'all gave Nas his like a point,
Oh, yeah, no,
if I Rule the World is a point.
And The
one.
Message.
Oh, this is over.
Yeah.
It did the message?
Yeah.
Fake dog, no love. You get the slug. See before gusto. Your luck though. I didn't know till I was
drunk though.
Hey, you freak niggas is played out.
Get fucked in 8 out.
Get fucked in 8 out.
Nas was sick of you freaky niggas.
Yo, and now I think about it, Pac came out and Pac was like, yo, he was dissing me. Pac said that.
You telling Pac he get fucked in 8 out?
Pac said, yo, he's dissing me on the message.
Pac knew he was freaky.
You saw that leather vest Pac had on in that video? Of course he was freaky.
He was getting
Pac was mad that he said that Nas stole his story about getting shot and walking out the hospital and all that shit.
which was hilarious.
He did steal from Pac.
Hell.
You heard my melody. Read about my life in the papers.
What you gonna do when Getting Jiggy With It comes on?
Oh, Joe gonna lose his mind.
You're gonna get jiggy with it. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Joe gonna lose his mind.
Checking out of that battle when Get Jiggy come on. Come on, yo, stop telling me I'm gonna lose my mind and shit.
Joe can't wait for that one to come on.
You telling me I'm gonna lose my mind? With it. Get the fuck out of here.
You've
man.
definitely gotten jiggy to it recently.
I think we're gonna see Puff and Dre. I think we are gonna see that.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the rules with Puff with that? Anything he's executive produced?
Benjamin's is a point, nigga. I don't care what you say.
No, I give Puff all that. I give Puff all that.
Hey,
I'm on the side that if you executive produce the way Puff executive produces shit, Puff is allowed to play that.
Hey, when 112 is over now comes on, that's a point. I don't care what y'all say. But
When Peaches and Cream come on, I'm losing it.
So imagine Maul losing it to Peaches and Cream.
we're gonna hit the fucking shoulder shimmy. Hey. You know Maul gonna hit the Harlem Shake.
Got to when peaches and cream come on, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Dre gonna need more than the firm.
Because that's all Dre has, right?
Dre gonna chronic puff head off his shoulders. I'm gonna get fired. I'm shutting up. If I had a little phone aux cord, I would definitely call Puff right now.
Oh,
yeah, he would go.
I would call
through the speaker.
Nah, it ain't gonna sound right.
You pussy.
It ain't gonna sound right.
It'll sound fine. We did it before we had the cord.
Nah, I
mad
can't
episode.
like
We've
this.
done that mad times. You pussy. That's all. Because we've done that mad
That's
times.
not it. I need to get the true essence of that call.
The essence. Yeah, he's right. The essence.
Heart.
Yo, Brendan, you got one of them little toggle joints?
Hey, you.
Sitting over there. You better get up out of your chair.
Yo, man. Can Dre play Still Dre Day?
Can he play?
That's a point for Dre.
Yo, what you mean, can he
By the
play?
way, you just put 2 Dre songs in one right there.
What?
Still Dre Day? It's
Still-
Dre Day and then
still-
Still Dre.
Well, Dre had mad songs named Dre Day. It was still Dre Day.
It's still Dre Day today.
Yeah.
When that song come on, it's still Dre Day.
Whole room gonna get awkward when Puff play a record and Dre just put the headphones to the screen.
No, Puff gonna be playing on an Apple computer, and Dre is gonna. Oh, the thing you're playing off of?
Yeah, I made that.
Yeah, made $1 billion off that company.
Puff got $1 billion too. Don't do that.
That's a fact.
Don't do that. Don't sleep on Puff. I'm riding with Puff, man. Y'all knew that already.
We didn't have to. We didn't.
Against Dre though.
What do you want me to have a job, nigga? Right. My revolt check's still coming on the quarantine.
Yeah,
They've been holding shit down. I ain't gonna lie to you.
need that remote check.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm not risking it, Maul. Sorry. Yeah, I got Puff in that one. How about you? Fuck is you talking about?
Nah, man.
Dre never invited me to his 50th birthday party.
Yeah, I probably never meet Dre.
I've never been to Dre's house. Sorry, Dre.
I'll never have to answer to Dre.
Yeah. When No Way Out comes on, you know what I'm doing.
I need to go part 2 when that battle comes on.
And part 1. What Dre gonna do? What Dre gonna do when part 1 and 2 come on? Punch,
That mad
gin
shit.
and juice,
Put on G thing.
Mad shit.
G thing.
Fuck the police.
Eminem's entire discography.
Dre show up with Eminem records, he's losing.
No, he did most of the good ones.
If Dre show up to the beat battle with M records, I got Puff. Well, I got Puff anyway, but
Against Puff, I'm
go
not playing
ahead
M
and play.
records, but
go ahead and play around.
you're downplaying some of those M records.
What I'm asking
Against Puff, I'm not playing them.
that's
but
all I'm saying.
because Puff shit is
I would never. Well, that's not true because I've
Puff
seen
shit
M
is like
before, but
wavy. I'm not playing M.
That's
against
all
wavy
I'm asking
records.
you is what M record would Dre play? I'm not trying to diss M.
I know you're not.
I just don't think that that's the direction Dre goes in against Puff.
Yo, what you doing when the Watcher comes on?
Watch.
Yeah. I know.
He's got to watch when that come on.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, don't do that. What's the Kiss record? The first one. I'm like the Dow Jones of rap. My stocks is high, and it never was all love. So stop the lies. Don't do that. We could play something.
No, yes, you can play something, Joe. I'm just saying. The Watcher is a point. That's a point for Dre.
I'm not rolling with that's an automatic point for Dre.
That's a point. You bugging, man. That's a point.
Because which Watcher? Dre's Watcher? That's hard, man.
California Love versus.
Either one or Jay's The Watcher.
No, you'd have to play Dre.
The Benjamins is one of the greatest songs ever created.
For sure.
Absolutely. That's a point.
If you talk about half of the country, they may go, I'm going Benjamins, but California Love to
You're going to start the East-West rivalry again.
yeah, of those.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good matchup. Those two.
I don't think California Love should be in the same sentence as All About the Benjamins. Not even in the same.
I'm trying not to be biased.
It shouldn't be spoken about in the same fucking breath as All About the Benjamins.
I think
California Love?
That's
Yeah.
on how amazing California
You go a
Love.
little hard, but
Yeah, that's a little. You went a little
you go a
too.
little hard.
It's one of the greatest rap songs made in the history of rap.
Agreed.
I think I know what
California Love is.
California Love is.
It's one of the greatest songs in rap.
A bigger Pac fan than me. And I thought I was from the West Coast when Pac was out. So I know what that song is. I just, against the Benjamins,
You had Chucks on?
the Benjamins changed slang. It made me go try to find out what a Benjamin was.
Yeah, but
Is that whose face that is?
Yeah, I was broke as hell, nigga. I don't know what you was talking
Wait, the
about.
bills go that high?
I didn't know the presidents.
I didn't even know who Benjamin was.
Wait, he's not a president.
Yeah, Benjamin wasn't a president?
No, he invented.
No.
Oh, man. See, how you don't win now?
you still don't know all about the Benjamins. Look,
You know nothing about the Benjamin.
you still know nothing about the Benjamins.
No, California Love is a good one. I'm just not, I give it a point against anything else but the Benjamin and maybe Juicy.
Yeah, it's tough.
But Juicy to me is one of the greatest rap songs ever invented, too.
I don't think
Absolutely. Top 5.
Puff versus Dre. You really think we really might get that? Like inside information or not?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lit.
I think it's set up already.
Oh, it's fucking lit.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I haven't had this conversation with you. I'm
I've-
asking you live on it.
Oh, I've talked to mad niggas, and
Oh.
they say it's set up.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, they say.
What's set up?
I'll give you guys some of the chatter that's been going on,
The
but
chatter.
don't put it on me, please.
Number one industry.
If
When
you
say the word chatter,
say you heard it somewhere, please don't say it was me.
not the
You didn't hear it
podcast.
here first.
You didn't hear this from me because this is backstory shit,
We're recording this.
hypothetical, allegedly, and that's why I brought up that Jermaine Dupri and B. Live live stream that they was doing, because some of the chatter around the streets has been that JD wants the Puff Smoke. JD is dissing the Trackmaster Smoke because he is dead set on getting the Puff Smoke. Some of the chatter says that Puff may have been overlooking JD. Like, okay, no, that ain't really where it's at. I need someone who is on the same thing JD is saying about Trackmasters. Allegedly, some folks say Puff feels about JD. I don't know that to be a fact. Puff has never said that to me. But I could see that. I could see maybe him feeling like that if you get on your cocky, arrogant Puff shit. And if I'm going on what he just said in the chat, which is, yeah, you and Jermaine Dupri could team up, then
That's crazy.
That's disrespectful.
That's super disrespectful.
but I'm just saying. So there you have it. Puff and Dre maybe one day, hopefully, but apparently both sides seem to be in. Maybe. Allegedly.
Okay.
That'll break the internet.
I'll watch, but I don't.
I don't think IG can handle that.
Yeah.
He better not play them firm records against Puff.
Dre is not pulling out a firm record in a 20 versus 20 battle.
I didn't
against
think
Puff.
that Premier would play a DOS Effects record, and he did it
Still,
against RZA.
Dre not
You
doing
know
it.
who the RZA is?
I'm aware of who
He
the
played
gentleman
DOS
is.
Effects against the RZA.
You didn't want effects?
Well, if it was I want effects, then yeah. It wasn't they want effects.
Okay.
You think Dre is playing phone tap?
I think I saw DJ Premier play DOS Effects against the RZA.
Didn't
Responsible for,
Trackmasters
like-
do firm biz?
Yeah, we're not gonna get that.
I like firm biz.
It wasn't bad.
I like firm biz.
I mean, if this is a safe space, I like the Firm album.
Who
Me
doesn't?
too. A lot of people didn't.
Oh,
No, man,
a lot of people
niggas don't
hate
like
it.
that album.
For real?
I like the whole album, no. Like I
I
couldn't.
don't know about the whole album. I like
Yeah,
most
it's a
of it.
couple joints. I'm cool.
I don't need 5 minutes to finish.
I'm saying the
I like-
majority of the Firm album.
I like
no.
Desperados too. I like the whole firm album.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving. Desperados, all that shit was fire. What's that little short interlude with the kid that passed?
$500,000.
Half a mil. Yeah, rest in peace, half a mil.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. I was really wondering where the second Firm album was. Like, I didn't know anything about the business or the flop, or I wasn't looking at it like the industry was. But Dre wasn't about to do that again.
There was a few albums until I got on Twitter I didn't know people liked.
Like what?
What was the Tribe album? The later one.
The new one?
No.
Oh no, with the white cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, people didn't like that. The one that Dilla did.
Not Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
No, it was Love Movement.
Love Movement. There we go.
Yeah.
What's on there?
They're
I mean, like the one you run to.
Let Me Find My Way.
That was my shit.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
No, that album had another one off there besides that.
It did. It had a couple.
I liked a few off of there. It just wasn't like.
Well, it was the first time that it was not Q-Tip handling. I mean, I think he was still producing with Dilla though, so it was like a new sound kind of.
I'm trying to think what else.
Dilla in some of these beat battles.
I'm gonna have to think on it. That's a whole topic of conversation. I think one day. There's a lot of albums I got on Twitter and was like, "Wait, people don't like this."
Yeah, me too.
You can't go to Twitter
not when it came out. Of course,
like
Twitter,
the Chance album, right?
Twitter hates everything. No,
You came back and like, yo, y'all not feeling it?
that shit was hard. I don't know what the fuck y'all was listening to. If you don't love your wife, that's your problem, my G.
That's your problem.
Sounds like an internal issue. But no, I'm talking about albums that came out before Twitter, and then we got on Twitter and talked about them.
Quiet as kept. A-Rab hit me.
What are you talking about?
Who A-Rab on Smoke With?
He's looking for the heat makers. He's looking for them. Daytime with a flashlight. Looking for him.
A-Rab don't want that. And I love A-Rab.
Hammer dance is a point. That's all I know.
To what?
Not if you play if they come with fucking
Every
anthem or something.
set record ever.
Nah, Hammer dance could fuck with some of that shit.
No, it
Just
can't.
don't play I Really Mean It. Don't play Salute.
I really mean it was Just, wasn't it?
No, I was Heatmakers.
What was Just big one with them?
Hey Ma.
Nah, he didn't do him, did
Heatmakers did Dipset Anthem. Well, no, did Just do Dipset Anthem or Heatmakers?
No, he makes a Dipset anthem for
Who
sure.
Wells, Dip. Santana. No, Dipset Anthem is Just.
Nah,
No, I'm ready.
that's he makers for sure.
Davon,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Aaron would help us out.
Hitmakers did not do Today's a New Day. Got the Stu.
Yes, it did.
No, Heatmakers did that one.
Go uptown.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Just did, I think.
Just Blaze might have told me out his own mouth that he did that anthem.
No, Dipset anthem was
All right,
definitely.
Savon, do I have to look this up?
Yeah,
I'm looking it up,
Fuck.
and I can tell you without looking it up, but I'm telling you right now that I really mean it. Yeah, he did. I really mean it.
And Dipset Anthem. Did Just Blaze do Dipset Anthem or not, Savon?
No, Heatmakers did. No, Heatmakers did Dipset anthem. I'm not arguing this with y'all.
No, but Parks, I'm only arguing it because Just Blaze has told me out his mouth that he did that record.
I'm looking at the credits right now. Where are you looking at?
That don't even sound like a Heatmaker.
First of all, what A-Rap doing when DJ Enough Freestyle come out?
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. I wish I had a cord to play shit. Yes, you do.
What 50 gonna do when Ja come on? Shit, I hope not. Niggas better lay low now. If you don't bow down, cause I hit them on sight. Now they're like, God bless with this tonight. Got a lot of niggas. Yeah, right. Being hell. Look at, huh? What that man gonna do, Roy?
Play Heat.
Talking to Ja. Y'all bitch niggas talking shit.
Niggas count Ja out too. Like they just killing Ja like he ain't got a chance in that.
You broke niggas making me rich. You gonna blaze me?
Yeah. You gonna blaze me.
But to confirm, I know we were arguing that sounded nuts. Dipset Anthem is in fact Heatmakers. I Really Mean It is in fact Just Blaze.
Yes,
Oh,
That's a fact, guys.
that is a fact. I just looked untitled.
not a fact.
That's a fact. I'm telling you, it's a fact.
It's not a fact. It's not a fact. That's
Just
what
Blaze.
credits are saying. And we all
You also told me Trackmasters did Allure by Jay-Z.
Well, maybe they did mean Allure. Maybe they did mean Allure.
They meant Allure the group.
No way to confuse Just Blaze saying, I am responsible for Dipset anthem.
No.
And if you call him,
stop right there.
I think he'll tell you the same. Call him right now.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, Just would say, and I'm speaking for him right now, Just, I apologize. He would say and should argue that some of the Heatmaker sound with that chipmunk shit came from him and Ye and then transferred over to the Dipset first album.
We're not doing that because then we got to go back to RZA.
We have to go, of course, we have to go back to everyone.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, when I saw Ja ask Fat Joe if he could play joints that he was a part of, like the J-Lo joint, like shit that he might have wrote but didn't perform himself, I was like, oh, he might be worried. He might be worried.
Or just trying to get the rules. Just trying to understand.
Or saying, are y'all serious? You really
the problem with 50? The problem with 50 is 50 can essentially play most of his whole first album, most of the G Unit shit. Like, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, like
Rider Part 2 isn't even making 50's top 20.
But if it comes on like Liquid Swords came on, I'm gonna lose it. I'm a soldier boy, about that. Yeah, nigga, I might shoot somebody when that comes on.
I think you actually a record that a lot of people don't even know like that.
But I might shoot somebody if that song comes on.
Great record.
Is what I'm saying. I don't know how far 50 will get into his mixtape shit. But between his first album, the G Unit shit, and Stuntin', I mean, was it Stuntin'? Yeah,
Stunt 101?
No, the other one with the whole...
How to Rob?
No, not How to Rob. The fucking...
Lights on the Line?
I get it. That one.
Oh, I Get Money?
I Get Money. Why am I saying Stuntin'? Yeah.
Same shit. If you get money, you stunting. Yeah, if you get money, you stunting. Yeah.
Does Ja have 20 records that could go against 50?
This would be so if we could play like music right now off our laptops.
Yeah, I know. If we was in our normal setup, we would kill this battle. Do this right now. We would do this right now.
Yeah, they wouldn't even have to wait for that to happen.
Yeah, no, it's true.
A lot of Ja shit. Ja do have some like clapback he could throw in there in that hard battle.
Yo, the part that people miss between the Ja and 50 shit is Ja had hits during that beef.
Yeah.
I think that part is overlooked because 50 was so dominant. But not only did Ja have hits in that beef, I don't know if that beef turns out that way if it was 50 and the feds, and 50 gets all the credit. 50 gets all the credit for killing Ja and Murder Inc., but it was 50 and the feds. If Ja was able to fight back a little bit, or if the cops or the feds wasn't watching every single thing that they did, how do you beef when the feds are watching you and Supreme is in the Def Jam building? How do you beef?
But here's the big thing that I don't understand, Joe. How do you 50 what 50 essentially killed Ja for, which was singing and making melodies in his rap shit. 50 did.
That's Art of War shit. Like I don't particularly care about that point. I never cared about that point.
Yeah, I didn't either, but the fans did though. Like the fans will say, "Yeah, you singing on all your shit." And I'm like, "What?" Like 50's doing that too.
I was real confused back then when they was killing Ja for some of the shit that 50 was doing. Granted, 50 sung about guns, but you still singing, nigga.
Right.
Well, no, the thing that 50 did during that whole time when he was saying, Ja, why you singing all these records and you claim you're a thug? Ja was never really giving it up that he was this super gangster. And then 50 tried to make it seem like Ja was saying that when he wasn't, and then killed him for not being that.
Well, they was called...
do a song called... Yeah, and he had the song Gangsta.
Ja was not giving it up that way, for real, though.
But you're called...
And you know I'm biased on the other side.
But you were called...
But it was more so Ja's image, the bandanas, the no shirt.
Listen, I want to see Ja versus Nelly.
That would be a good one.
That's actually dope.
That's a really good battle.
Yeah.
I think niggas got Nelly name a little fucked up.
They do.
Now, I don't know that he wins that, but that's a matchup for me. Much better than Nelly and KRS.
What about Soulja Boy?
I don't know why the streets gave us that one. I'd like to see some of the young niggas go at it. Soulja Boy and Chief Keef. Let me see it. Fight for who the real young trendsetter is. Mm-hmm. Even though they both are. They both are.
Soulja Boy and Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy has bigger records.
I don't know. I think I'm taking Chief Keef.
I'm just saying Soulja Boy has bigger records.
Yeah, more like
He's one
hit
bigger record.
hits.
No, you got to have a few bigger recorrs.
So you got one hit.
3 or 4. No, I didn't say that. I'm talking about bigger records.
Well, Superman is big.
That's that. I mean, that's
Hop Up Out the Bed, Turn My Swag On is big. He got another one I really like too. Soulja Boy got
I love
like
Soulja
sleeper
Boy.
joints.
For sure.
Soulja Boy and Bow Wow might be a better matchup.
No way,
Bow Wow's getting him out.
Yeah,
Bow
Wow will make quick work of Soulja Boy, I think.
and I think JD's pulling out the Bow Wow bag in his battle.
How many joints does Bow Wow have?
A lot, a whole lot.
Yeah, he got some records.
I have 20.
He might.
Bow Wow might have 20 though.
He might.
I have 20.
If we saying features too, like not just his song, but features, joints he was on.
Who's a good matchup for Fab?
Kiss, maybe?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see Kiss.
I counted a quick 18 for Bow Wow.
Can you read me some of them?
We'll start early. Balance with me.
But that's Rory shit. He gonna lose it when that come on.
That was like his first single with Escape.
He gonna bounce.
He was like a kid, but it was a big record.
All right.
Bow Wow, That's My Name with Snoop. That was off the first. It's kiddie shit, but it was big records.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Puppy Love with Jagged Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Ghetto Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Take You Home.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball with Fab.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Get Down with Birdman.
Mm-hmm.
My Baby with Jagged Edge. Let Me Hold You with Omarion. Like You with Sierra. Pretty Like Mine with Chris Brown. Out of My Pain. I'm a Flirt with R. Kelly. Girlfriend with Omarion. Hey Baby with Omarion. Marco Polo with Soulja Boy.
Oh, no, you're getting heavy now.
Well, I'm saying Bow Wow got some shit.
Bow Wow got hits.
When you started, I was about to talk some shit, but
You can't do that.
Like, no, Bow Wow could fight in these battles.
Soulja Boy can't go against Bow Wow. That don't make sense.
No,
but we said that. That wouldn't be that would be over quick.
and that's just his shit. He got features too.
Yo, listen, man, I'm all for this music shit. Anybody that battles, salute to y'all. Thank you for the entertainment during this dark quarantine.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, it's all
great.
It's all dope.
And I love that just the way we debating this now. Anything that looks, because you think on paper we know all the hits, so we know who's going to win, and it's been
I never know.
the complete opposite.
I never know. I'm always wrong.
But it's not like we're going to play some shit we haven't heard, and we're like, oh shit, we have to figure it out. We have it on paper what it's going to look like. We never know.
I picked Lil Jon and I was right about that. I would like to say I picked Jonte to win.
I did too, and I think he did win.
Picked
but
Boy
it wasn't.
I picked Boy Wonder to win. I think he won.
That was a close one, man.
I was only wrong about RZA, and I didn't know Preem was going to show up friendly.
Who else? I thought there was another battle.
Dream, Sean Garrett. I might have been wrong in that one. Who did I pick in that one? The Dream?
I think we both.
I think I picked the Dream.
Everybody picked. Yeah, we all had the Dream.
Did the Dream win?
Yes.
I think he did.
I don't know if it was so clear cut.
But
It wasn't, but he won.
With the Boy Wonder and Hit Boy thing, same way.
Some people have Hit Boy
It
winning.
started out one-sided, and then once you got to the second half, it got shaky for the other person.
I liked Hit Boy's strategy in that of making the second half shaky.
Yeah.
Yo, that's some of the things. That's one of the things I like about these battles. I like to see the strategy that some of these dudes have.
I mean, yeah, because you don't remember the first records they played. You remember the last few.
Yeah.
I'm cursing Preem clear the fuck out whenever I see him.
You got him losing that battle though?
Preem?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't have Preem losing that.
Me either.
He won, but it wasn't by much.
No.
He won. He won.
Can't beat RZA with Big L, Das Effects, and Group Home.
But he didn't. He beat him with Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas.
He didn't, though.
He did, though.
I had him losing some of the Nas shit and losing some of the Biggie shit. I had him losing a few of those.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unbelievable is not better than Ice Cream. It's not.
It's not. I don't
It's
know.
just not.
I don't even know if Preem would say that.
It's not. Nowhere. As somebody who was outside during both, it's almost not even, and Biggie's my nigga, but nah. Unbelievable was a B-side damn near.
Not even.
Ice Cream is probably the bigger record.
A B-side?
No,
It was a B-side to Juicy. Yeah.
Okay.
Ice Cream
Because if you look at Unbelievable on that album, it's not
made
even,
girls like Raekwon.
don't get back in the Wu-Tang beef.
Word.
I'm just saying that wasn't his bag.
He wasn't.
That was definitely their R&B record.
Yeah, it was an R&B record.
Fam, that's when Puerto Rican girls was out.
They're still out.
Before Dominicans came to New York.
No, they're still out.
Well, I don't know.
Come.
Where? Tell me where.
After the quarantine, come uptown. I'll show you. Don't worry about it.
You niggas got rid of Puerto Ricans.
They out. They here. They outside.
Let me stop before I get fucked up by somebody. Wu-Tang, Puerto Rican, somebody.
That's two really tough groups that I don't want.
Yeah, no. I don't want to smoke with either of them.
No, that won't end well. Or the Puerto Ricans in Wu-Tang.
Right.
I wanted Preem to bust RZA over the head when I Gave You Power. I don't think Preem knows what that record is to us.
Nah, that's a record.
But because maybe Preem is not so big on that as just a beat.
Yeah, because
like Nas, it's not so high.
It was set up for Nas
I know Preem
Nas
holds his group home shit in higher regard than that.
Absolutely.
And he probably should, because what a fucking great produced album that group home album was. But I Gave You Power, yo. When that battle was over, the next day I turned It Was Written on, and boy was it different.
Better than Illmatic.
My mind's set. Sun got wet. I'm vexed, really.
Really? Just being honest, respectfully.
Wait, I turned the Nas album on the next day, and I had mad questions about rhymes that I've heard all my life. Like, nigga Nas talking about, I peeped you fronting. I was in the Jeep, sunk in the seat, and he beats bumping. I'm like, nah, wait. Why are the beats bumping? You trying to get low on this nigga's block? Yeah. Off the street, you was wilding.
Yeah.
He had the island in 89.
Turn the music down and get this nigga, man.
And he see you if you trying to creep. You bumping the music crazy loud. He see you.
I'm gonna have to go listen to It Was Written again, man. I'll be honest with you.
It's a fire album.
Great.
I still might have that as Nas' best album.
I think
that's a take in my life that I've never switched from.
Stillmatic?
Yeah, no. It was written.
It was written.
Oh, it was written.
It was written.
I think I'm there too.
It would listen. If Illmatic,
that's not an unpopular opinion.
If Illmatic gives me 3 more songs, then maybe I feel different. But it was written from top to bottom. The songs I hate are classics. The Dre joint on there, I hated it when it came out, but that's my shit.
Narcissist coming.
The lie. We pretty sure it's do or die. Any song telling me to spark the lie?
Yeah.
Man, I'm out, man. All right, listen, man. Shout out to everybody out there who may have gotten their stimulus check. $1,200, $1,600. I saw one nigga got $8 million in his direct deposit. Don't know what's going on out there in the streets. What I do know is that the women
did Disney IG that?
they the ones that got most of that.
In Disney,
the airlines.
Is your man Live Nation?
Yo, all I know is that the women seem to be keeping tabs on the niggas who are getting stimulus checks.
Yeah.
Under 75 grand. And I think that's fucked up.
I do too.
Like, during a pandemic should not be the time where I have to expose my salary to all of you just to be laughed at. Like, women are crazy.
I mean, niggas just got to get fly and say that's on the books. You don't know what I'm doing over here.
Don't get shit more.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, I'm good for 75
I hear
on
you.
taxes.
Let me just
on the books.
Let me just tell you that the women are like the government. Like, that's cool you getting your shit off the books, but let me see what you found.
Wait, look at how the chicks are putting us in a smaller and smaller box. Now it's what I filed.
Yeah. Your taxable income, please.
But I thought they liked the drug dealers.
Oh, yeah.
Women have to make up their minds.
No, the drug dealers are fun. They want to see the dudes that they want to see attacks. That's like stability. Those
but I was about to say they never wanted. For me, they never just wanted the drug dealer. They always wanted like the responsible drug dealer. They wanted the nigga that was killing.
Stability.
Okay.
They didn't want just the nigga that was doing it. Nah, that's nasty. You're not stable.
I was gonna shoot the women some bail because I've been out in clubs with drug dealers and they are pretty fun.
Listen, guys like hanging out with drug dealers. You're right.
The drug dealers are fun.
You make a great point. You made a great point.
I've never shitted on chicks that just wanted to hang with drug dealers.
Yeah. They got the one up though, because they can fuck them niggas. We just got to be like, all right, man, hit me next time you go out.
Pause.
Yo, this is a lot of fun, man. You coming back in next week?
Yo, all right, hit me next time.
What you doing after? You going back to the block?
Yo, that's a good talk one day when we get back together. When you've been dubbed by a dude, when the drug dealer nigga didn't hit you back for the club that was popping.
Yo, being dubbed by a dude.
Found out they went out, they ain't hit you.
Yeah, they went right back to the same spot, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Being dubbed by a dude is crazy.
I mean, that more.
Savon, write that down. Dubbed by a dude.
Rory is sitting here talking about all of the relief that businesses are being afforded right now with this 2.4 or 2.6 trillion dollars that the government has. Who you say got Live Nation?
Live Nation got 150 million loan. I want to say 160, which I didn't think was that crazy. But Disney also got bailed out with something much, much higher. Savon, what was the number?
I'll be honest with you.
I'm not asking Savon.
Just the phrase Disney got bailed out is funny.
$5 billion. Live Nation secures a $120 million loan, and the CEO foregoes salary and top exec 50% pay cut. Is the
I mean,
we said it from the beginning, man. The rich are going to get richer and all this shit.
Absolutely. We knew that, though.
Live Nation, I can understand $120 in the service that they provide. I can see a loan, not a bailout, a loan. I'm cool with that.
Isn't a loan a bailout?
No.
Nah, you got to pay that back.
Yeah, much different. You and for the people that actually know finance, we're ignorant. Pardon us. But yeah, no, when you get bailed out, you're starting back at zero, and you're getting bailed out for the debt that you owe and all that shit.
It's going to be interesting with that.
A loan you got to pay back, and Live Nation obviously lives in event spaces, and that's all they do. So if they need a loan to pay their workers, or, I've looked into the small business loans as well, and as long as you can prove that you're using that income to pay your workers as well as expenses, you don't have to owe it back. So I don't think Live Nation is ever going to pay this 120 back, but I can understand them getting that loan from a business perspective. Disney, I know you guys got a bunch of fucking amusement parks, but I'm sure your residual, the Disney princess, is keeping you guys just fine. I don't know if Disney needs the billions.
I mean, again, we talking about just having to pay employees and keep them, afloat and able to pay bills. But it's just so much shit with this country that's just this situation is exposing this country on so many levels, though.
Oh yeah.
Like on so many levels. It's a lot of shit we know that because we live here, but it's so much shit that's wrong with this country. There's just so many things that's wrong.
What do y'all think about
or that we've just had the money chilling? Like where'd the extra $4 trillion come for?
Yeah, we can't give people health insurance.
But we can't have health insurance. People are dying from hunger.
People are dying from the coronavirus.
One of my questions I had about this country for a long time. Like, for however many years they've been telling us that we're in a financial crisis. And I'm like, well, can't you niggas just go print some shit?
We define money, right?
Isn't it that simple?
Don't we define it?
They never wanted to print it for us.
Well, you lower the value of a dollar when you do that. So I don't even know how much our wage is going to exist after this entire thing. How much a dollar is really going to be worth anywhere else in the world? Because that's how it goes.
1,200 wouldn't do nothing for me right now.
Well, you rich. The rest of
okay.
us, it might do something.
No, I see ICE complaining. I see a couple broke niggas on there like, what you want me to do with this?
ICE got astray.
ICE just got hit.
I always say he broke. So, I mean, it's nothing. But yeah, no, I just don't know what. I don't know. They might need to double that up.
I will say a one-time payment for $1,200, no matter who you are, doesn't do a lot in the grand scheme of things.
It don't do a lot.
A one-time. If this was a bi-weekly thing or a monthly thing, yeah, for certain people, I think that would be very helpful, and I'm with it, and I love it. But a one-time $1,200 payment when they're saying, "No, we don't even know if y'all will be able to come out in 2020," doesn't do shit for anyone. Anyone, period. $1,200.
Listen, and according to Wyclef, right after one time came two times. So
that is true. That is a fact.
Why they wouldn't? And I'm not sure.
Scream Man knows all about that.
Scream Man still having Wyclef nightmares. What do y'all think about Trump saying he's trying to open the economy back by May 10th?
I think certain parts of the country. Obviously, New York, I think will still be on quarantine, but I think other parts of the country that are not as hard hit and not many cases of the virus, I think they're going to look at opening up.
Yeah, I think that he doesn't have the power to do it. That's a state's right.
Sure.
Oh, no, I think he does have the right, though.
I do think opening some parts of the country for some trial runs, economy-wise, is helpful.
I think they got to get testing more readily available before they can really start thinking seriously about shit.
You could be right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble the longer we keep this shit running, man.
I didn't even hear what Joe said.
Nothing that bad. Just some ignorant East Coast shit.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
I'm
an ignorant East Coast nigga, man.
No, we all have that bias.
Like that's it.
I think anyone, period, in the Northeast just kind of has that. What's the rest of the country doing?
Yeah, stop. Yo, during this quarantine, too many dudes hit me up. Yo, y'all in this New York bias. You got to big up the South. No, I don't.
This is what we go through.
I have to big up shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, your Tim jokes don't affect me now.
Yeah, I never cared about the Tim jokes. Listen, my other computer my other computer broke. So while I had a plan to give y'all sleepers, I had a brand new Kiana Lady record. I wanted to hit the streets, see how it was popping. That's not going to happen. And I need to get a new computer. I'm sad about that. I'm sad my old faithful has really died on me.
Yeah,
it was fine before Keeb and Brendan came touching on shit.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny about Keeb and Brendan? Brendan, I know you're listening.
Your computer too, right?
Well, it wasn't Brendan. It was Keeb.
And Brendan.
I brought my brand new laptop here yesterday to download the fucking software for this microphone. I now have a virus that doesn't allow me to open any internet browser. My entire thing is lagging. Brand new computer.
Yeah.
Completely fucked.
That sounds like Keeb. Way to go.
Oh.
Shout out to our tech team.
Yeah. I came in with the most functional brand new computer, and now it's completely to shit.
See? Yeah. And they broke my old computer, which made it through everything. Katrina, Sandy. My old computer was tough. Yeah, Esther. All right, listen, I don't have nothing else to talk about, man. I'm ready to hit the living room.
Ready to hit the kitchen, Joe?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to see what's going on.
See what the fridge doing?
Yeah, man. See if something changed up in the fridge.
Yeah.
Ooh, the leftovers after they sit for a day. Exciting.
Some food is better the next day.
No, it is. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Spaghetti is the best food.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, no, that's where my excitement comes from. I got a few different arrangements to choose from in the fridge, man. I'm doing all right.
Anything Alfredo is amazing the next day.
I hate Alfredo.
I like cold pasta.
I was never Alfredo guy.
Curry is really good the next day.
Yo, Special Ed tried to make alligator souffle cool.
Yo, Joe, you are so old.
Niggas was looking for alligator souffle on the menu.
Looking at the food we talk about, man. If Special Ed don't sit his ass down.
He was the first nigga to ever eat alligator souffle. But did you see the alligator souffle though when they
No, none of us ordered that, Special Ed.
Nah.
Alligator souffle. I never had souffle anything. All right.
I had alligator once.
Well,
tastes like chicken.
No, it was fried at the alligator farm in Florida.
Yeah, tastes like chicken.
It was chicken nugget.
Yeah.
I boredom. I follow one of them wildlife pages, but then I had to quickly unfollow it because I'm not built to see animals kill animals.
Yeah, that shit is just weird.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough.
It's not the time for violent confrontation.
Yeah.
Especially with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not. All right, listen, man, if y'all don't have anything else, I certainly don't have anything else. Listen, I'm glad that we were able to do this, our warm-up game, get our three-man weave back going. I mean, light game for everybody. I mean, everybody was light double digits, 11 points, something like that.
Nah, had to get all the old news out the way.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll be back. We'll be back Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm coming back with some fuck shit on Saturday. Mo, what's up, man? While we in this little quarantine, man, give us some sleeper IG joints that you peeped.
Some sleeper IGs?
Yeah, let's change it up. We can't do music, man. What's some sleepers out there that you peeped?
Oh man, we gotta hold that for Saturday because you just threw that at me. I wasn't prepared for that. I ain't studied for this test.
I seen a nice one out there, man. That's why I'm getting mad because I'm lurking in the chicks when they live, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll see me lurking and they'll want to go live with me, which makes all my stupid ass fans come too. I hate my fans.
But you don't have to.
I hate our fans.
Have to accept it.
You can't be smooth around our fans.
Oh, never.
We need a ghost option on Instagram. Like, we should be able to go
I'm trying to get into my game bag, and here you niggas bringing up this 2,500 shit again.
You know, they never help you.
This is a fucking classy lady here.
Yeah.
I hate these niggas, man.
This is a classy broad.
This is a classy broad I'm trying to fuck, man. I'm trying to trick into fucking me, man. You gotta relax. Look, my soundboard is down. Do y'all guys have any last minute I'm trying to think words of affirmation that you want to give off out there?
Sleeper IG shit. If you can find it, the I Said Wow show. That's some real nasty shit. If you into that.
Okay,
Rory. Look what Rory been doing.
Trying to help.
I said, wow.
I Said Wow show. Y'all not hip. It's cool.
You're right.
I just can't keep click. I'm just not the dude to run and click on somebody's IG because a chick is twerking in her small bathroom. Like, I'm just.
Nah, I saw a chick on the I Said Wow show put her ass naked self in the dog cage in her living room with the milk. That's what they getting up on the I Said Wow show.
I don't want to see that.
All are way more advanced than me. I'm getting mad at the big bitches for taking pics, cropping their knees down out the pic.
Knees are important.
No, I want to see your knees. If you cropping your knees out, I don't want to see you, ma. Don't show me a fine ass torso.
Y'all need to see the kneecaps. See what they're doing.
Knees are important.
I have to see it. I got to see it.
Knees and ankles are important.
And Mo, don't say that. I see a lot of your people in the I Said Wow comments and live on there.
Oh no, niggas is nasty.
A lot of more friends on the live.
What is I Said Wow?
Niggas is nasty.
Not ready.
For sure.
Not ready.
I got to go see this.
I don't know if it's still running. You got to make a new page 3 times a night.
So maybe Tory Lanez was biting off this guy because he just did the Wow challenge.
That could be it. I wouldn't be shocked at that.
Wow, man. Mo, you really got to snuff Tory now.
I don't have no beef with Tory, man. None.
Oh, and you got to snuff Adam 22.
Why Mark got to snuff Adam 22?
He was talking damn Rockefeller legacy.
Talking a little spicy about Dame.
Yeah, he was talking a little.
Oh yeah,
which is weird. That's his man. I don't know what's happening over there.
When he got with your boy.
You can say his
I'm
name.
not gonna say his name.
You can say his name. It's Vlad.
I'm cool.
It's Vlad.
I don't particularly like Vlad.
But does that surprise you? No, that doesn't surprise you, Joe.
Surprise me? No.
Yeah, no. It didn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
It surprised me that Dame actually went and sat down with Adam. That was surprising for me.
That was a little surprise.
No, I kind of like that they tried to bridge the two worlds.
I
wasn't mad,
but when it didn't work, because it didn't work.
It
didn't.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and I thought maybe it may once they get some type of chemistry and understand each other, but it didn't. And I think they just stopped doing it. Was there more than 2 episodes?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I
thought maybe
saw
if they
them
built
a few times together. With
I thought the 2 different worlds would have been good there. And if they built some type of chemistry, it could have been a interesting podcast.
Yo, for me to know Dame is to love Dame. I understand a lot of people hate Dame. I understand he makes
a lot of people hate him, but I think a lot of people don't know Dame.
Is to love Dame. Like, there's nothing nobody could say to make me look at Dame different because I've had too many interpersonal interactions with Dame. He's always been the same.
But you know what it is, Joe? Dame is the epitome of don't listen to the messenger, listen to the message. Because the way Dame gives you a jewel, it may come across wrong.
Yeah.
You may feel some type of way, you may feel offended. But when you listen to what he's saying and what he's teaching and what he's pushing, he's really a super intellectual, super smart guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the things that he's doing, he's been trying to do for years is things that everyone is just jumping on now that he's been preaching. Own your own shit. Be your own boss. You know what I'm saying? Build your own brand. Have control of your empire and all of this other shit. Like he's been preaching that for years. So everything that everybody is doing now is things that Dame was preaching for years. But the way he delivers it to you, sometimes it's a little too aggressive. You feel like he's, trying to downplay you and come at you and attack your character. But that's not what it is. He's just passionate and things come across wrong.
I take well, and that's just a Joe thing. I do take really well to an aggressive speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you speaking aggressive don't deter me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I even pulled a lesson out of fucking not to bring it back up again, but Rave Man punching me in the face. I learned a little something from that. It's aggression. It doesn't scare me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what it means. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're hitting me because I did this. Mm-hmm. All right, I might chill.
I might not do that again.
I might look at that a little differently the next time.
And that's just how some people speak. Like
well, that's
people
what I be
speak
saying about
aggressively.
me.
Like
people
that's just how you speak.
Like,
and if you have
I speak aggressively. I'm not talking to you like this because you're a girl. Like I talk like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I curse.
I'm passionate about how I speak. And this is how I've spoken my whole life.
Yeah, don't get turned off by it. It's not personal. It's not.
And Dame, even when you break everything down, I can never not appreciate someone when I know exactly what I'm going to get from them. And I don't know him personally, but even just how he's put himself out there to the public recently after, obviously, the Rockefeller thing. I know exactly who Dame is and how he's coming every time. I can appreciate that. Mm-hmm. I'm never going to have a mixed message from him. I know exactly who he is, what he stands for. That's very rare in people.
Yeah, I respect consistency out of people.
Yeah, like I know who Dame is.
Yeah, he's been that for 20 years. So I mean,
you're not getting anything that's pretending.
Yeah, no, that's
I'd rather have someone that's consistent.
He's not going to change his view ever, and that's fine.
Yeah. And if you go back and look at it, Dame, his like I said, his brain was the reason a lot of things in the industry changed. Even the whole 360 deal. The 360 deal came out of that whole Rockefeller Def Jam movement. That was a big part of the 360 deal coming into play with record labels.
Well, a lot of it was in response to what Dame was trying to do with Rockefeller in a joint venture deal, owning as much as you possibly could.
Right.
Labels saw that and said, nah, we can't have this.
Exactly.
We just saw what Rough Riders, Rockefeller, and Murder Inc. as well did. We can't have this. And that's kind of the more unfortunate thing I feel about that whole era and them all kind of going their separate ways because 360s came in and that whole real joint venture crew shit kind of died for a long time. It's coming back now, which I like, but 360s was in response to Dame and all them bashing heads in the fucking office and saying no.
Right.
That's all it was. Now we're gonna do this tour with Jay-Z, DMX, and no R&B acts. We grab Red and Meth and Ja. Fuck y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Dame.
Shout out to Dame.
I fuck with Adam. I didn't particularly like the talking about Dame's kids thing. I didn't think that was cool. But listen,
I didn't think that was cool either. But
I fuck with Adam. But no, I didn't really like that part.
White people can be a little tone deaf. If I've learned anything about white people can be a little tone deaf sometimes.
I was watching Neil Brennan and Talib Kweli on Talib's podcast.
Shout out to Lib.
And Neil Brennan had an amazing analogy. Like those people that live on those islands that are still like indigenous and don't have any connection to the world. They kill people when they come in with the people with the Bibles, like, hey, I'm trying to give you Christianity, and they kill them with spears.
Okay.
That's white people on a mass scale. We're all in our own bubble and have no idea what the real world is like. Just white people are in our bubble.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I can see
When
that.
our own
Well, you guys-
island of
You guys
shit.
created the bubble, so
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Neil Brennan words it much better.
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm positive. You didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything else, man? Because the living room is calling my name, buddy.
I heard you. Stay safe, everybody out there. Eat well. Go outside for a little bit. Exercise if you can. Don't stay too obsessed with the news. You'll drive yourself crazy.
Jerk off.
Nice.
Masturbate. That shit is important.
Yeah, clear your thoughts.
Do some self-love type of shit. Yeah, man. Wake up, get some time alone. If you're trapped in there with your significant other or somebody that you don't normally spend this much time with, just don't abandon yourself. That is my advice to you during these times. Do not.
Don't let yourself go.
Yeah.
It's easy to do that right now.
You guys see the man bun coming in?
I see you.
Rory look like he just got a shape up. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't get it.
That's that white shape up. Like,
The no shape up is the white shape up.
Yeah. They be getting that shit off. They do. I want to shout out to my cousin Michael Paul just because he's been out here in these hospitals risking his life. I love you. I hope everything is all right. I love you, Dad. I love you, fans. Thank you for being patient with us, waiting for us to come back. Thank you, guys. My co-hosts here, Maul, Parks, Erickson, Savon, Screamin', Rory. Thank you, guys. Honestly. And that's all I got. I don't have anything else. My machine is broke, so Parks, you should have been hitting air horns for like 10 minutes now. But
That's not
air horn.
Who's that? Parks farted. That was a fart. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There go the vibes. That's the vibes. Yeah.
You guys have any final words before we get out of here? We will be back Saturday. We are back.
Yeah.
I can have my laptop situation fixed by then. More, you were saying?
Yeah, we back. Thank y'all for bearing with us. Thank y'all for going back and catching up on old episodes that you may have missed.
Hey, you.
Thank you for and staying safe and trying to stay home as much as y'all can. Trying to flatten this curve and keep these numbers down. And
Yeah.
hopefully we'll push through this and we'll be back outside. Hopefully by June.
Word.